Welcome to the jungle.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Animal House Radio Show.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All right. We took the week off last week because of Valentine's Day. We gave all our hosts a rest because they needed to.
Did anybody get laid?
Dave had to go.
I had a heart on.
I was here.
Ed was the only trooper that was here. I commend him.
So Ed's the only one that didn't get laid. Okay, good.
Dave was at White Castle with his son.
I didn't get laid. I just want to point that out.
Gisela has the week off. She's not feeling well, so we wish her a speedy recovery.
That's because she didn't get laid. No, go ahead.
Yeah, well, that's six of one, half a dozen of another. But we had the kids all week, so she's a little pooped. Yeah, exactly. Got a great show for you lined up tonight. Tonight's show is brought to you in part by Francesca's Italian Deli, 2119 Whitesville Road in Toms River, New Jersey. Ross Drake and his group over there, they've been giving us food every week now. And I'll tell you what, I didn't even wait to eat. Usually I wait to the end of the show. I dug into these mini raviolis that he gave me.
They're amazing.
With some kind of roasted pepper vodka sauce, and it's amazing.
He even ate the plate.
Yeah, you want to know something? I just want to dive into Benedetti's and just go swimming around in them. And he gave us delicious chicken parm.
Amazing chicken parm.
It really is. It's delicious, and I want to thank him for that. If you guys need any kind of catering, any kind of sandwiches or anything, and you don't have to break the bank here. Everything's priced right. He's got a great menu. The number is 732-363-5555. Francesca's Italian Deli. Check them out on Facebook. And if you're in the Toms River area and you want a sandwich and you're tired of Subways and Jersey Mike's, which is garbage, go get the real deal.
Let's piss people off. That's a good idea.
Our new
I was
sponsor.
waiting until you said Jersey Mike's.
Our new sponsor, Subway.
Yeah, right. Jared, no. Shay, what do you got for us?
Nothing.
No, I'm good.
Fool me once.
We'd like, yeah. Hey, Shay, you got any questions? No.
Shay, you had a question for us? No, you son of a bitch.
We'd like to give a shout out to all our syndicated intros at DJ Friction at 102 DLG Radio Orlando, Chaz at rawtalkonline.com. We got Steve Jarrett at www.qstarfm.com. We got Rob Scribner, www.goodtalkradio.com. Hey, Rob, and now being heard on iHeartRadio. You can all listen to past shows on Spreaker and YouTube.
Absolutely. If you want to check out some of the archives, I will be posting more. I have about 14 or 15 up there now, so just be patient. I'll get more up there. But the problem is I just can't put them up there. I have to edit them a little bit, and before I put them up, and so that way they're nice and clean.
It's got to cut most of us out.
Everything I say is cut out.
Just sounds like Carlo talking to somebody else.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I highlight your stuff. I'm actually making a sizzle reel with all your
sizzle reel.
Sizzle reel. Does that mean I get a steak?
Yeah, we got to go to Sizzler and everything.
Write that down.
Do we write that down?
I'm going to Sizzler.
He's ready for March 14th.
I'm going to Sizzler.
Yeah, I'm very excited for your ring announcer. Are you going to be a commentator or a ring announcer?
No,
commentator. We're gonna
So you're going to be like Gorilla Monsoon.
I'll be more like Jesse
Bobby
Ventura.
Heenan.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to be Mean Gene or Howard Finkel, right?
Bobby Heenan. It's going to be Bobby Heenan.
No, they actually have who is that? They have a local Rutherford. I think a UFC guy is going to be the ring announcer.
Oh, okay.
They got Brendan Jones is going to be a manager, fellow comic. Runs the boiler room out in Garfield.
He's in Heat. He's in Heat.
Yeah,
he's done.
And it'll be me and Cheyenne
sweating.
Ortiz on the microphones.
Oh, awesome! I'm very happy for you. I know you're.
I think it's a perfect niche for him. I really do.
Yeah, you might have a career there, Ed.
Yeah.
I could have a career somewhere.
Are you back to work?
No.
No, not yet.
He's got a career nowhere. Go ahead. Continue.
But tonight's guest is a very special guest. She's taken some time out of her busy schedule. Miss Rebecca Holden, who you may remember from the television series Knight Rider.
Just a lot of stuff.
And General Hospital. Yeah, she was actually, I didn't know this.
A lot of stuff.
She was actually the mechanic for Kit. She used to take care of Kit. She used to do all the diagnostic tests.
She can take care of my kid anytime.
Yeah, she can anytime she wants.
She can look under my hood, right?
Yeah. She play with my dipstick.
But
Give me a lube job.
Yeah. We go out all night with this.
Yeah.
Jesus, we're funny.
I have the first question of the week. Since Gisella's not here, I have to
Bring him out.
fill in, which I can't.
I have
do
an
because-
answer. You might not like it though.
You mentioned the other guests we're going to have, too.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm leading up to that. I wanted to build up to that. In studio, we
We're
have
building up.
a great local band, and they've been getting a lot of attention. And he's a friend of us. He's a friend of mine. I'm a friend of his dad. We work together. He has a very famous father, one of the members of the band. The son of the Reverend Bob Levy, who's making a name for himself. His name is Don Levy, and he has a band called Thoden, Foster, and Levy, and they're going to sing a couple songs, 2 or 3 songs for us, and we're very excited to have them in studio. We're going to have them sit down and talk to them about music in a little while.
What's the name of the band?
Thoden, Foster, and Levy. Sounds like a law firm.
That's what I'm saying. That's the law firm I used when I got divorced.
Yeah.
This ought to be good.
But
Shit, do I owe them money too?
Yeah, exactly. Right. They're not
No,
gonna-
I need some
not gonna
contracts
sue us,
written
right?
up for my movie.
Not going to sue us, right? It sounds like we're going to get sued.
Yeah.
But they're a great band, and they're making music for it. Dom's been doing music for a while. I've been following him, and
Very talented.
Well, you're a stalker? When you follow
really?
yeah, I just,
Yes.
when he goes to the Wawa, I stay outside and I watch him. And
Dom, 2 words for you. Restraining order. There you go.
yeah, so we're looking forward to talking with them, and we're thankful to have them in studio. So and I know you're not going to be disappointed with them. You're going to enjoy them because all our musical acts on here are always
They're always good.
top-notch,
Always
yes.
good.
But
What's the first question?
first question of the night is, and everybody's eligible to play. If any of you guys want to get on the mic and answer, that's fine. Who, in your opinion, was the hottest TV mom?
Megan Price.
Lois Griffin.
Lois Griffin.
Cartoon.
I half expected that from you.
Peter, stop! Don't touch me there, Peter.
Oh.
And this could be now. There are no parameters. This could be from retro.
Well, then
current.
Lois Griffin. That he's spot on. And
I
Lois
got to think
Griffin.
about that.
Now we'll start
I
with
mean,
Shay,
she does kiss a guy with balls on his face.
and I would
so.
like to know your reasoning why.
You mean besides tits?
First thing I
No,
think
I mean
of who.
honestly, I'd have to think of who first.
Yeah, I got to think of who. Yeah.
Like a TV
All right,
mom.
so well, what,
you know who was
My first one or my favorite one?
Oh, I got it already.
you know what? Let us think about it for a while, and then
I got one.
And let me
Why don't we just discuss it now, being that we're discussing it?
Yeah. Why we,
Yeah, let's discuss it now that we're discussing.
Want to
it.
bring it up next week? What the
Yeah.
hell you want to do? Let's
all right,
talk
so
about
we'll do. All right, so
All right, so go this
all
way
right,
first. I got to think
Well,
of one.
Paul said you have one
it.
ready.
Yeah, from Knots Landing, Lisa Hartman.
Very nice.
Okay,
Lisa
all right,
Hartman.
all right.
Okay.
So
Anything that Ann Margaret was in.
That was a what?
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
That was Knots Landing.
Yeah.
Lisa Hartman or, or
She played
Dallas.
CJ. Yeah. No, it was Knots Landing.
Knots. Okay. All right. I still haven't thought of mine. Anybody else got Dave? You said you have one.
My first love was from Bewitched, the mom.
Oh,
Not grandma. I'm
No,
talking
no, no,
about
Angora.
No,
Yeah,
Angora?
Angora.
no, you're talking about Mrs. Kravitz. No.
Yeah.
Oh, Abner!
Yeah, Elizabeth Montgomery.
Yes.
right. We've had Erin Murphy on
Right.
the show actually. Yeah.
I remember. I was here for that.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. You were on the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
And-
Was she here?
And we also talked to Tabitha Stevens, the porn star,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
kind of makes it more weird.
Yes.
So, hey, no, but my favorite one more recently, though, was Megan Price on Grounded for Life.
I never saw that.
What
never
was
watched
who
that.
was the mom?
Donald
on-
Logan. It was like one of his comedy, the only comedy thing he's done. It was very good. I liked the show. She was the first TV mom that I thought was much hotter than the teenage daughter,
Wow.
which is big for me. And
How about Sofia Vergara?
that, oh my God,
on
yeah.
Modern
Yeah, you know,
Times.
I didn't even think of that too.
Yeah, well, I forgot all about that.
She's technically like a grandma
She's a Colombian.
on that show.
Yeah.
Colombian.
Wow, I didn't even think of that.
She comes with a cup of coffee.
Well, for me,
Roasted.
if we're going by first one, it's got to be Laura Petrie, Mary Tyler Moore, and those Capris.
All right.
You know,
All right.
that, and then I'll like Sofia Vergara. Now that he reminded me of that,
Yeah,
but
I forgot all about
but
that.
if
Oh
I
my
had to
God.
go, if I had to Patricia Heaton.
Yeah, you know what? Patricia
Deborah
Heaton's hot. Although I got to tell you,
Deborah
I wasn't
Barone.
here when you guys interviewed her, right? I missed that.
That was last
Yeah.
week.
Because
2 weeks ago.
I got to tell you, I got to be honest with you. I would have loved to come in and talk to her and tell her that I absolutely fucking hate her, and that's a great actress. She made her character despisable because she was such a bitch.
She was a modern day Alice
Yeah,
Crandon.
She
That's what
really
she
I
was.
mean, that's
Yeah.
what she was. And you know what's funny? Ray was good enough that my wife's like, maybe you couldn't deal with her, but I could never live with him. And I was like, I get
No,
it.
but
get
I
it.
don't see her as a bitch.
Oh,
She was always
absolutely.
getting. Ray was always
No.
trying to pull a fast one.
No,
on
no.
her.
Ray was always browbeaten by her. If you watch the show, he is browbeaten totally. He's afraid of her. Deborah. He's afraid
Oh, he's
of
definitely
her.
afraid of her.
All right,
He's afraid of her,
Deborah.
and there's a reason for it. Is
Yeah.
because she's just like she's a bitch.
She ruled the
Complete
roast.
bitch. She
She
did.
ruled the roost.
She did, and she rarely smiled. She was always Ray. Why do you have to do that, Ray? Why can't we do that? On most episodes,
I think she played a great role.
No,
though.
well,
she did.
no,
She
well,
did a great job.
that's what I'm saying. She was so good, and I know I've read articles on her. I've seen her on other things. I know she's like a great woman and a great actress. That she pulled it out that I fucking can't stand her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But she
Like,
was
I
a
hate
modern
her.
day Alice Crandon.
Yeah.
Straight face.
Yeah, straight
deadpan
face. Yeah,
with
right.
the zingers.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was.
Exactly.
Let me tell you something. That cast was so.
It was a great cast.
Spot on.
All of them.
Unbelievable.
Every
but-
single one of them. I mean, how do you get Peter Boyle?
Peter Boyle and Doris Roberts. I mean,
Peter
yeah.
Boyle. Peter
Yeah.
Boyle was John Lennon's best man when he got married.
Best friend too. They were still
Really?
best friends
Really?
right to
I
the
didn't
end.
know that.
Yeah. when
They were
John
best
Lennon
friends
got
right to the
married.
end.
What So what was your choice?
Imagine
you
that.
said, Ray,
Well,
for-
actually, if we're going around for the first time around, I guess who was the mom on Growing Pains? Was that Joanna Kearns?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Alan Thicke.
Alan?
Yeah.
Well, I liked Alan, but not as much as Joanna. You know what I'm saying?
How about Dreamy Jeannie? Unfortunately, she wasn't a mom.
Yeah, no. I could have helped her with that,
What about
although I was 6.
What about Peg Bundy? No.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't
Peg
like-
was
I
hot.
didn't- I
I would
wasn't-
have.
I didn't
Oh,
like that.
Al! I'm bouncing
The wig
across
was
the
a
room.
little much though.
Yeah,
for
but
me.
I would have overlooked that.
That
I
wasn't
didn't
a
like.
wig.
I wasn't a Peg Bundy
Yeah.
fan.
That wasn't a wig. Yeah, right. Imagine that. But yeah, so I'd have to say Patricia Heaton, Sofia Vergara, and Mary Tyler Moore.
You know?
On Baywatch, was Pamela Anderson a mom?
Yeah, right.
No.
Oh, she was a mother.
Damn it!
So this almost goes right back to, who which one? Marianne or Ginger,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and of course
I like
Marianne.
Ginger. I like
big time.
Ginger. I like
Oh,
Ginger.
Ginger.
We've had Dawn.
Mrs. Thurston was a mom.
I know. I was here.
I didn't like that goody Marianne. I like the tramp Ginger.
No, you know what? That's the thing. You get Marianne in the weeds in the bushes there by
the
herself.
weeds? Really?
Yeah, I'll take
Has
it.
to see her coconuts.
You know,
Yeah.
not for nothing. We're in the middle of an island somewhere. She's going in the bushes whether she wants to or
Well, that's
not.
what I'm saying. She's got a streak.
Well,
Who's she gonna tell?
get it.
Skipper?
Shay's the one who wanted to be in the bushes.
Yeah. It's hot in them bushes. It's hot. You're gonna be in them bushes, yeah.
All right, and
Real hot.
we may
Real
not
hot.
have. We may
Sticky
not,
hot. That's good when you're with a woman. But
let's
not
go
in
to the
bushes.
lagoon.
Not in the jungle.
We're going to the lagoon.
We might not have time to answer this question, but let's consider because I think our caller is going to be coming in any minute. Who was your favorite TV?
Yeah, just skip over me. It's
Not
fine.
movie. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said Lois Griffith. I don't know. Okay.
I
He
didn't
was
think
kidding.
you
He was
serious.
kidding.
Go ahead.
I'm not allowed to kid.
Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
go
say
ahead.
it.
Not on this show, you're not.
Apparently not.
Ed, you're allowed to
Allegedly.
do it. Oh, why don't
This
you
is so
shut up?
serious.
Let him answer. Go ahead.
No, you know what it is, Ed. You always give the answers, and I take them for what it is. I don't, because you always have to. Your answers are always far out, so I accept.
But
it.
he wouldn't.
I
He
think-
wouldn't be a cartoon, especially that
Yeah,
one.
you never know.
Well,
If you be a
no.
cartoon, it'd be Jessica Rabbit. If you go
Hey,
for a
some of
cartoon.
them
No,
anime-
well,
She wasn't a
Jessica
mother.
Rabbit wasn't on TV and she
I
wasn't
know.
a mom.
right.
And Lois Griffith was on TV and she talks about anal.
So what was your favorite?
Good point.
All right, so
Put it in my butt.
I'm going to go with one of my favorite TV shows and
Go
pull
ahead.
out Maggie Siff from Sons of Anarchy.
I don't know that one. I didn't see that show.
was
so-
that Katie Seagal?
No.
It
That was
Maggie
that was
Siff. It was Tara
it was-
Knowles.
Yeah, Tara Knowles.
Jack's
know that.
girlfriend.
Jack's wife.
Who he married and he had a kid with
and then
her.
got forked in the back of the head.
Yeah,
I
she got
didn't
a
know
fork
that.
in the back.
Yeah.
She
Nice.
is hot.
Spoiler alert.
I'm not familiar with that.
I
one.
loved her on that show. I love her on. She's on Billions.
She,
Yeah,
got,
I
she asked for
love
second
Showtime
help. She asked
show.
for second helpings. What happened?
Yeah.
Shay, why don't you tell us your real
You
favorite?
didn't hear Ed talk about that?
Wheezy Jefferson.
They found her in the road.
George.
They found her in the road. So they take the fork in
How
the road.
about Aunt Esther? Does Aunt Esther have kids?
She did have a
Florida's
son.
dead. Damn.
I do Aunt Esther.
Yeah. I guess no. Actually, if you really want the truth, if you want to go way back, then I gotta say
Donna Reed.
yes. No, I
Donna-
wasn't
Audrey
even around
Meadows?
during Donna Reed, but my very
didn't have
first
kids?
probably when I
Allegedly.
was what's her
That
name?
lived.
What show?
Morticia Adams.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
really?
Yeah, Carol. Yeah.
Yeah.
Carolyn Jones.
You know
Carolyn
what?
Jones.
Carolyn
I didn't
Jones.
really care for
Yvonne,
her.
was
Yvonne
hot.
and Devon
Yvonne
DeCarlo.
DeCarlo was
Yvonne
hot.
DeCarlo
She
was
Yvonne
hot.
DeCarlo when she was young. Oh
When
my
she was
God.
young, yeah.
Oh.
How hot was
Yeah.
she in the Ten Commandments?
Yeah.
She was
Better,
She was
better.
number
Yeah.
4, 5,
Yeah.
6, and 7.
Yeah. Yeah. We would have broke 5 of them just talking to her.
Yeah.
My neighbor's wife was right there.
By the time I was done, I would have murdered
We
her.
know Gene's favorite,
Archie.
Sophia Petrillo,
Edith Bunker. Edith Bunker.
Mama from Mama's Family.
Oh, Gene, buy me a garbage can.
Oh jeez.
B. Arthur.
That's his new quick fix now. If he can't, when he's in the doghouse. Would you
Martha
like
didn't
to
have
go
any
with me?
children.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
There we go.
If that's for me, I'm in the shower.
Bring him up when you're ready, Gene. All right. Hi, you're on the air.
This is Rebecca Holden. How are you guys?
All
Hi.
right.
Okay,
Hey.
everybody. It is 8:45. Joining us on the phone now is a phenomenal actress, a singer, an all-around entertainer, taking some time out of her busy schedule to be with us here tonight. You may remember her from a well-known little TV show called Knight Rider, General Hospital, and so much more. Please welcome for the first time making her Animal House radio show debut, Miss Rebecca Holden.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's so great to be with you guys tonight.
Thanks for calling,
There's
and we
no
appreciate
place
it.
I'd rather be.
Thank you
dear.
so much, Rebecca. It's an honor to be talking to you, and I just want you know what? Thank you so much for taking the time. I gotta
Oh,
say,
it's my pleasure.
yeah, I gotta tell you right off the bat. You know, I got the link. Rob sent me the link for your rendition. By the way, you have an amazing voice.
Thank you so much. It's my love and my passion.
Yeah, he sent me the link for your rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, and let me tell you something. That should be the standard for every singer on this planet. That's the way it's supposed to be sung. It's not supposed to be sung like an audition for American Idol, and I commend you. It was a beautiful, beautiful version.
Bless your heart. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. It's always an honor to sing our national anthem. I love this country with all my heart, and it's always a privilege to sing it whenever and wherever and for any event that I'm asked to perform at. And it's just music to my ears to hear you say that I did it justice. So thank you so much.
And it's not the easiest song in the world to sing either.
No, it's not.
Ask Fergie.
I've been singing it since I was a little girl. I was my daddy's boy that he took me to all the football games because he didn't have a son.
Right.
So I've been singing the national anthem since I was a little bitty toddler, and it's always a privilege to sing it.
You know what? I don't want to take nothing away from Fergie. I don't think she meant to do any harm, and I think they're a little bit hard on her. But just sing the song normally. I understand that, and I don't want to discourage any artist or make fun of any artist because she's a very talented singer. I think she got a raw deal. I think she didn't mean to. I think maybe she just tried to go a different way
You know
with
what?
it.
She just tried to push the envelope in a different direction, and most of the people didn't like it.
You
That's
know.
unfortunate because it wasn't a terrible version.
You
Not
know.
the greatest.
We've heard
I've
worse. We've heard a lot
We've
worse.
heard worse.
I have heard worse, but I actually,
Yeah, Roseanne Barr.
Rebecca, can I ask you a question, Rebecca?
Well, you're right. Everybody sort of puts their own spin on it, but I try to keep true to what the way it was written. And if you've ever been to the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. and if you've ever seen the original flag that Francis Scott Key looked at when he was writing the song, it gives you a real different perspective on it, and it's truly inspiring. If you've never been there and seen it, I encourage every American to do so.
Oh, absolutely.
Rebecca, this is Paul. I got to ask you a question. You've probably been asked this a million times. Maybe not, but I'm not sure. It's a stupid question, but I got to know, are you any relation to William Holden, the actor William Holden, generation-wise?
Well, you're right. I do get asked that a lot, and I'm not sure if we trace back our roots, but no, it's not a close relation.
Okay. I was always curious about
Okay.
But thank you. He was a wonderful actor.
that. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
I love the Wild Bunch.
Now,
He was a true star.
Yeah.
Rebecca, since it's your first time on the show, I have to ask you something I like to do with all our guests. How did it start for you? How did Rebecca Holden say, "Listen, this acting is what I want to do"? How did it start? Where did the passion come from for you?
Well, it's very interesting. I was always in all the musicals in school, even playing Sleeping Beauty and singing the solos and all. And I grew up singing in church, and so I was always performing and was in all the singing groups and the musicals, but it never really had occurred to me to do television or film in front of the camera. It was always live performing.
Right.
And I studied piano, and I continued my music studies with private teachers from Juilliard in New York. And when I was in New York, an agent saw me and said, "You've got to go on an audition for Breck Shampoo." And I said, no, I'm a singer. You don't understand. I don't do that. But fortunately, she pressed me to do that, and Breck put me under contract, and I did lots of commercials for Breck Shampoo. And work always begets work. At least
Right.
it always has for me. And I did lots and lots of commercials: Ivory Soap, Dentine, Kellogg, Chevrolet, lots and lots of commercials. Aaron Spelling, the producer in
Right.
Los Angeles, who had, I think, about 7 different shows on the air at the time,
Yep.
saw one of my commercials that aired on the Super Bowl, had me brought out to the West Coast. My agent sent me out there, and I started doing episodic television.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And one role led to another, and films and so on. But I always kept music as a first love. But
Right.
it's funny how your life takes you sort of in a different direction, and you don't know why at the time. But all the television notoriety and that platform has really proved to be a wonderful platform for my music, because, as you know, Knight Rider is syndicated still in
Yep.
around 200 countries around the world. And so you can't really beat the power of television.
Right.
For recognition and for people knowing who you are, and for whatever projects you're working on. It's been a tremendous blessing, and plus I've had the opportunity to meet so many people around the world. Knight Rider has been a real blessing in my life, in that there are still Knight Rider festivals and events in the UK and Milan and Germany and all over the place. And so I travel and make new friends wherever I go.
You know, it's amazing, Rebecca. You know, I grew up in the '80s. That's my decade, and you know, anybody, you know, they can make a case for their favorite decade. But for me, the '80s was it. I guess because I'm partial, because that's the era I grew up in. But it just seems to me, and I want to ask your opinion on this. The TV shows and sitcoms of the '80s, they seemed a lot more fun to do, as opposed to now. They all, even though there's great shows on TV, they seem more mechanical. It seems like there was more fun to do stuff back in the '80s. When you got Knight Rider, was it an all work and no play atmosphere, or was it fun?
We had a blast, and when you're working on an episodic show, all the sitcoms, and I did a lot of those. They're like a live play in front of an audience.
Right.
Doing an episodic television show, you're shooting an hour show in 7 days, and it's very long hours, and you become like a family with all the people, not only in the cast, but in the crew.
Right.
And they were a wonderful group of people, and we had a blast. I mean, you always knew that time is money, and you better show up and be professional and hit your spot and know your lines and hit your mark and do your job. But we had a great time doing it as well. And you're right about another thing. Glenn Larson, who created Knight Rider, really created a morality play.
Right.
It was good versus evil, and the good guys always won. And I think that's one of the things that resonated with audiences. And that's what I hear when I go to a lot of these events from guys who say, you know, I love the show, and I love the talking car and Kit and so on, but always I knew now that this is a show I would like to share with my kids. And so there's a whole new generation loving the show, because it was about, as you remember, the theme of the show was one man can make a difference. And I think that's what we all go out and do in the world. That's our purpose. That's what we try to do, is to make a difference every day. And if you set that as your purpose and your goal in life, you can pretty much accomplish it.
Yep. I remember you from Three's Company, too. I remember you being in Three's Company.
Oh, that was a fun show.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
it was. And John Ritter was a wonderful talent.
Yeah.
We lost him way too soon.
Oh, yeah.
His wife still. I just did a charity event and was with her not too long ago. And we lose a lot of them much too soon. That was a tragedy. But he was a wonderful guy, and he was great at the physical comedy.
Oh yeah,
You know?
Which is a
Almost every
lost art.
script set
His
him
son
up
is
to do
just
his
as good,
thing
too.
physically.
You know what? That's the physical comedy is a lost art. I think a lot of people have, like Laverne and Shirley were big into it. I used to love.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
But not to brag for Rebecca, but she's been in over 42 television
Oh,
shows
yeah.
and/or sitcoms.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
I mean, she has and if you go
Taxi.
on her website, RebeccaHolden.com, it's an amazing. It's like a who's who. Plus, and not just the acting portion, the singing portion, her charity works. I mean, I don't know how she even has time to sleep at night. She's always so busy.
Thank you so much. I love what I do, and I've been very blessed to be able to do it. And it's a joy to go to work and to get to use your abilities for something good. And I think entertainment is a good thing in this world. I think we all need to laugh. We all need to be inspired, and that's really what I'm trying to do with my new album.
Right.
It's called Dreams Come True. The centerpiece song is called Dreams Come True, and we now have over 58 million views on it, believe it or
cool.
not.
Cool. Wow.
It started out as a song called Dreams Come True as a duet with John Cicada, and that seemed to really catch on, and so we said, let's do a whole album of duets, and I've been blessed to sing now with not only John, but Engelbert Humperdinck and Little Anthony from the Imperials, Trini
wow.
Lopez, Bill Medley from the Righteous Brothers, Gary Puckett from Gary Puckett and the Union Gap. You'll know all of these guys if you were from that era. David Clayton Thomas from Blood, Sweat, and Tears. He was the lead singer. Let's see, who else is on the album? Steve Tyrell. Full Force, the production group that did all the NSYNC and Backstreet Boys arrangements.
Oh, wow.
Howard Hewitt from Shalimar. It's just the most wonderful project. I've been having a blast singing with all of these iconic guys.
Right.
And it's all the songs are love songs or inspirational songs. We did a gospel cut with Jason Crabb from the Crabb Family Singers. He's won so many gospel awards and Dove Awards, and it's just a wonderful project. And what's fun about it is that we're going to release it in a way that music really has never been done before. It's going to be done in combination with a jewelry line.
Oh.
You all know Zales Jewelers?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, of course.
Okay, well, Zale came to me and wanted me to represent one of their lines, and when they heard about the Dreams Come True album, they said, we need to do a Dreams Come True jewelry line, and we have done that now, and it's going to be sold in a very, very unique way in that there is a Dreams Come True pendant. We have both a male version and a female version, and the male version is like dog tags.
That's cool.
Okay?
Oh, wow.
And on the dog tags, it contains a flash drive, which will contain the album.
Oh, that's cool.
But not only will it contain the Dreams Come True album, which becomes sort of the soundtrack of your life. You know, our dreams really create the story of our lives, really, because whatever our gifts or talents or abilities, our dreams motivate us to use those to make a difference in the world. So
Right.
our dreams sort of become our life story. And if you wear your dreams at your heart level, you can sort of keep your focus on what your goals are and visualize your dreams and create the environment to bring your dreams to fruition. Well, the soundtrack of your life is really the music that inspires you. So that's the Dreams Come True album. And the pendant will enclose a flash drive which contains not only the Dreams Come True album, but also there's room on it because it's a 32 gig for all your videos, your pictures, all your personal information, whatever is relevant to you, your medical information, whatever is important to your life to wear on your person at all times. And so the dog tags, you know, it's great for the military guys too,
Yeah.
because they will have all their important information
Yeah.
on their person.
So it's like a vision board that you could wear with the soundtrack.
Yeah. And the songs.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I guess the
And you can add your other songs to it as well, whatever is meaningful to you. You can have your videos, your pictures from back home. Your wife can wear the female one. Her guy can wear the male one. And
what guy? My wife has a guy.
And hopefully it will inspire everyone to make their own dreams come true. And that's our goal, and it's a dream come true for me to be able to make this possible.
So what you're saying is the song is a real gem.
That's great. Can I tell you the website where they can find it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, it's called DreamsComeTrueLegacy.com.
Well, make sure everybody that's listening go out and pick that up. I think it's a phenomenal work, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed when you
DreamsComeTrueLegacy.com.
Yes.
That's it.
I love the theory.
www. And right now, they're being created at the factory. And so we're asking everybody to just write us. You can go on the website and put your reservation in and reserve your pendant, either the male version or female or both. The Dreams Come True female one is shaped like a little storybook because it's really, your dreams are really the story of your life.
Right.
So write to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're made at the Dream Factory.
Yes. Dave, you had a question, Dave?
That's right.
Yeah, I had a quick Knight Rider question. I'm a big William Daniels
fan. Certainly.
Was William Daniels on a set most of the time, being he basically just did the voice, or was, he just thrown in the back like, an old dog?
Very good question. He was not on the set.
Right.
He never was on the set. He came to the looping stage maybe once a week. He didn't have to go through wardrobe or makeup. He could just show up at the looping stage and do his half hour of dialogue and leave. So he had the easiest job in show business.
Yeah, voiceover
we
is
actually
and then he got to go back
on
to
the
the
set.
Blue
We had a script girl who just sort of read his lines in a monotone, but we knew what Bill's voice was like. We knew his sense of humor, so we could imagine the way he would be reading the lines, and we reacted to him that way.
Even the car was jealous.
Yes.
But I tell you what, I saw him just a week ago.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't get out very much, but he's almost 90 years old now.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he was at the recent Hollywood show here in Los Angeles to do autographs. And we had a big, because he was finally coming out, he doesn't attend many of the events,
Right.
but a lot of the Knight Rider guys came in from all around the country, and we had a big dinner, and Bill was there, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, that is
well.
cool.
I'm going to see if he would be interested in coming on and talking with us. I don't know. I got to see.
Oh, I'm sure he would love it.
Yeah, I'm going to try and make
Can-
that happen.
I have to ask a question.
Go
This
ahead.
Can
is
we call
Paul.
him?
This is Paul again. You did Damn Yankees. I was going to ask you, did you play Lola? That was your part, Lola?
Yes, I did. I played
that's so
Lola.
cool.
What a great role.
Yeah, it's a fantastic role.
Well, you guys do your homework.
Oh, yeah.
I think you know everything about me, more than I remember. But yes, I love doing Lola. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever Lola wants, Lola gets.
That's right.
You know?
Great role. Where'd you do it? You do it out in L.A. or did you do it in New York? Where'd you do it?
Actually, that one was in Nashville.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, because I recorded for Curb Records in Nashville and did a gospel album there as well as a country album there. And Nashville's a great city.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great music town. Especially if you're a songwriter. If you're a songwriter, it's a great place to be.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, musically. Now, do you, Rebecca? Besides the right now, it seems like you're concentrating on the music portion. Is any plans to get back into behind the camera on a series or a movie?
I am doing a feature film as we speak.
Wow.
It's called Canaan Land, and I am playing an evangelist, believe it or not, a female evangelist who also is a gospel singer. So that one's real fun. I just did a role on Baskets, you know, the
Great show, Louis Anderson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I did a role on that. I did another web series called
Galifianakis.
Pressed. And I was just offered another role for a feature film being produced by Yul Brynner's daughter. So, yes, when the roles are right, I love still acting. Music has taken up most of my time recently, but when a good role comes along, I won't turn it down.
Yeah, why would you?
Let me ask you a question.
And neither.
Yeah.
Sure.
What as far as when you go to choose roles for either a movie or television, is there something that you prefer or you look for, or if it's just as long as it's a good script, you're in?
To answer your question, yes, as long as it's a good script and it's a challenging role and one that I know that I enjoy playing.
Right.
It doesn't have to be a good character. I played many villains in my life.
That's fun too.
But the villain has to get her just reward in the end.
Right.
As long as that she suffers her consequences, so that evil is not portrayed as good.
Right. I agree.
So that the message is ultimately the right one.
Right.
Because that's the legacy you leave, and we all know in this digital age that what you leave behind is whatever work you do, it's going to last a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So as long as I can be proud of the role and the message that it sends, and even as a very young girl, I always wanted it to be something that my parents would be proud of.
Right.
So I always took that into consideration. There were many roles that I was offered with nudity or whatever that I just wouldn't do.
Right.
And I'm sure that it took a toll on my career that way. But there were always choices that I could live with and be proud of.
Yeah, I think it's the right
Yeah,
way to do
well,
it.
you're not lacking for work, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're busier now than ever. You're busier now than you were before.
I was blessed that way.
Well, you know what? That's why I think, Rebecca, that people appreciated your character on Knight Rider, because you were an extremely attractive character that was very intelligent and smart, and not just a pretty face. And I think that set the standard for a lot of other shows to come. That, hey, okay, yeah, we like to put on good-looking girls on shows, but this girl is intelligent. She's a computer whiz, and she's not just laying on the beach, looking pretty. So that's why I think a lot of people.
What beach is that?
I don't know.
Thank you for saying that, because I do think that April Curtis was a good role model for young girls. You're right. She was intelligent. She was the computer whiz. She was the one that invented everything for Kit to do, and for Michael Knight to be able to fight the bad guys and win. She was very resourceful. She was a real team player with the guys. And had a real camaraderie with them. And although there was a lot of sense of humor and they had a lot of fun, she never took herself too seriously.
Right.
And I hear from as many girls as I do guys that they like the character and that she was a role model. So that means a lot to me.
Yeah. Shay?
Rebecca, this is Shay Farrell. I have to ask you,
Hi, Shay.
Hi, how are you?
I love your name, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
He has a brother named Tu.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah, Touche. He was born first.
He's French.
Yeah.
You guys are
He
great.
is. I'm not. No, I do have a brother named Sean. But anyway, I have to ask you, was David Hasselhoff, was he actually difficult to work with, easy to work with, fun to work with?
We had
give us
time.
the juice. Give us the gossip. Give us
Well,
the scoop.
David has been very open about the fact that he had, a substance abuse problem at the time.
That's kind of why I'm
that
asking.
he's dealt with. So I would never say anything out of turn. But David has been very open with that and how he's dealt with it. But I can tell you that he was always professional. Right. He always took his work very seriously, and showed up on time and did his job. And we were always best friends. And he always took time, always, to do events for kids.
Right.
Wow.
That's good.
And
That's
still
awesome.
does.
That's good.
I've always heard
And
good things
he's
about him.
always very respectful of his fans.
Well, that's good.
I've
That's,
actually
you know
always-
what?
I've always
That's
heard good
to
things
he-
about him.
That's good to hear from somebody who actually knows, because
Right.
you'll always read something stupid or you hear something
Well,
stupid.
you
but
don't
it's
know
good
what to
from actually
believe
somebody
when they
knows.
print something.
Now, Rebecca, how was it difficult to work with the car? Was it like the car was like, I'll be
Car
my
was very-
trailer.
Car was very
Yes.
temperamental.
Do you
Car
know
was very
Michael Chaffee? I should give him credit. Michael was the actual one who designed the kit car. He also designed another car, which I'm sure you guys love, the Back to the Future car.
Yeah.
Which is
That
based
was
on the
my next-
DeLorean.
I saw it. I saw it up close.
Michael, he still goes to all the events. In fact, I saw him at the one I just told you about last week here in L.A. He was a designer for Mattel.
Oh,
And
there you go.
Glenn Larson originally went to him to design the original kit car, and he's wonderful. If you can ever make it to a Knight Rider event, Michael does a wonderful whole PowerPoint presentation. And do you know that there are guys to this day who make a living at just building the kit car for the replicas? We have these events all over the world, like there's an event, say in the UK, 70,000 people in attendance. I think there were 30 kit cars there. These guys build the replicas. They come to these events. They meet each other online, right, and then come to these events and then become friends in person. And there's just huge clubs of these guys and girls. I don't want to leave the girls out. And it's an amazing thing, and to be a part of something that has brought people together in this way and forged friendships the way it has. It's really a remarkable thing.
Yeah. Rebecca, let me ask you that, since we were talking about the car. I know that it couldn't fly and do all that other stuff.
Wait, it couldn't?
Turbo boost, it did.
Don't ruin it for me.
What kind of actual capabilities did it have? Was it technologically advanced, or was just for the TV series?
Yes, it was. Not a lot of it was done computer generated. The jumps were real. And the stunt guys, have pins in them to this day because of it.
Right.
But they were remarkable. They had several different cars, different ones that hid the driver, say from the passenger side or from the driver's side or from straight on. They had a suit that they would wear that looked like a seat, so the kit would look like it was driving itself.
Oh wow.
And they were
tricks.
really, really remarkable.
That's amazing. I never heard that
all
before.
of our second unit guys. I mean, it took its toll on their backs and necks and so on, but they did the stunts for real.
Them stunt guys must be a blast at a Halloween party. Hey, I'm the front seat of Kit.
Yeah.
That's cute.
What are you
and
supposed
by
to
the
be?
way, I was
Bucket.
one of the few girls that actually got to drive it. I did drive Kit at one point.
That's cool.
In one episode.
That is cool.
Yeah.
We had a fellow General Hospital cast member on our show. He's a good friend of the show, Rick Springfield.
Yeah, he's on a couple times.
Oh, yes, of course.
Were you on the
We
same
weren't
time?
on the show at the same time, but
okay.
yes, he was a big star on General Hospital.
What was that like? Because I've never really
That's rough.
spoken to anyone besides Rick. What is it? Is it a whole different animal when you're doing a soap opera as opposed to
hard work.
a
It's hard work.
series or?
You are exactly right. It is, because rather than shooting a show in 7 days, an hour show in 7 days, you're shooting an hour show per day.
Wow.
So there's a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of block and shoot, block and shoot, block and shoot,
Right.
and it goes fast. So soap opera people work hard.
They work real hard.
And that was my first time ever doing a soap. I'd done sitcoms, I'd done episodic television, I'd guest starred on so many things. So when I went to General Hospital, it was a different way of working, but I loved it. I mean, you really become a family on a show like that.
Was it hard? When you don't have any background for soap opera, is it hard to acclimate yourself to that whole regimen?
No, not really. I'm very adaptable. Acting to me is acting. Your style changes to fit the genre. I mean, soap opera acting is a little bit different than, well, sitcoms are very different than episodic.
Yeah.
It's a little broader, and you fit the style, but your basic core remains the same. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
I don't know if I'm explaining it exactly right.
Yeah.
But acting, it must be real to you, and if what you're doing is real in the moment, then the other climatizes.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a great training. It's a great training too, because you have to learn a lot of lines every day. If you're a main character, you're learning a lot real fast.
Yeah, you're getting.
That's right. Fortunately, I'm good at memory.
Good. Yeah.
Memorizing has always been pretty easy for me. A lot of people sometimes use cue cards around the set.
Right.
I preferred not to, because I never want to be married to the page.
Right.
I think you stay in the moment much better if you've got it in your head.
Right.
But it requires professionalism and preparation.
Yeah, well, you know what, Rebecca, you're an amazing guest, and I want you to consider yourself a friend of the show and a member of our family. If there's anything that we could ever do for you, You have an open invite, an open door anytime. If you get to the New Jersey area, let's get a Night Rider convention in New Jersey. We need some over here.
Yeah, we do.
I think that would be a blast. I come to the East Coast frequently. So
Yes.
if y'all want to set one up, I'm there.
Yes, and let us know when you're in the area. We'd love to have you in. And
Okay.
before we let you go, could you do us a favor?
Absolutely.
Would you do a station ID for us?
You bet I will.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Hi, everybody. I'm Rebecca Holden, and you're listening to the Animal House Radio Show on the Hamilton Radio Network.
Yeah.
God bless America.
See, she knows. She knows.
She didn't need any cue cards for that. I told you that.
And don't forget, dreamscometruelegacy.com.
And her website is RebeccaHolden.com.
Yep.
Make sure
Yes, and you can write me at either place.
Okay.
Absolutely. We sure will. I want everybody, as soon as that CD is ready to go, please pick it up.
Go to Zales.
And check out her videos on YouTube, The Star Spangled Banner. I swear to God to you when I say it's such an amazing version. And I want
Bless you. Like I say, it's always a privilege and an honor to sing it. And wherever I'm asked, I'm there.
Thank you so much. Give her a round of applause.
Rebecca.
Rebecca Holden.
Yeah.
Rebecca, thank
It was
you.
great
Have
talking to you.
And I look forward to meeting you, each one of you, in person one of these days.
Thank you,
Yes,
Absolutely.
Rebecca.
absolutely.
And the troops, thank you also. Thank you.
Well, I have great gratitude, admiration, and respect for our troops. The blessings that we enjoy on a daily basis are because they are out there protecting us and protecting our freedom. And I am
That's
truly
right.
blessed to be able to have this opportunity today to speak to all of them.
And I know they loved you. And like I said, you keep in touch with us. And
You got it.
You have an open door. Thank you so much,
Put in the
Rebecca.
good word with William Daniels.
Yes.
Will do.
Give him a call.
Will
Tell him.
do.
Give him our number.
Thank you, guys. It's
Thank
been
you.
a pleasure.
Talk to you
Thank
soon.
you.
Bye bye.
All right, guys, we're going to take a short break. We're going to be back after a short break with Thoden, Foster, and Levy. We got some music heading your way. Don't go nowhere. This is the Animal House Radio Show on HamiltonRadio.net.
I want you to kill every golfer on the course.
Check me if I'm wrong, Sandy, but if I kill all the golfers, they're going to lock me up to throw away the key.
Golfers! You Greek, yet not golfers. The little brown furry rodents.
I'm Cosmo Kramer, the Yes Man.
Is it true you're getting a divorce as soon as your husband recovers his eyesight? Is it true you wash your hair in clam broth? Is it true you used to dance in a flea circus?
Well, that is a kick in the groin.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Podgers? We don't need no stinking podgers. Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten me into.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, we're
Yeah.
back. All right.
That was a great interview.
Welcome back. Yeah, it was a great interview.
She's very nice.
Welcome back to the Animal House Radio Show. Joining us now live in the studio is a local band. They're phenomenal. They're here to sing a couple songs for us. They're going to start out with a great song called For What It's Worth. Please welcome and give them a warm round of applause for Thoden, Foster, and Levy.
Yeah.
Not in that order.
Something happened in here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there telling me I got to beware. Think it's time to stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds, getting so much resistance from behind. It's time to stop it. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street, singing songs and carrying signs. Mostly say hooray for outside. Think it's time to stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life. It will keep. Starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, man comes to take you away. Think of time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
I like that. That was great. Great job.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Awesome.
I like that. It sounds.
I think we're gonna do one more, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Deal, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
One of our favorite bands, the Grateful Dead.
Hey, Dom, before you sing, can we talk to you guys for a few minutes? All right, so we have Kurt, Dom, and Billy.
Yeah.
And how long you guys been doing this? Like,
We've been doing, well, me and Billy have been playing together for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. And me and Kurt have been playing together for about a year and a half, and I know both of them, so I said, hey, we should all play. And that's how we...
So you started as embryos.
Yeah, that's
And we're actually in a full band too, with drums
cool.
and everything, keyboard. It's actually called Gypsy Sunrise.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, the Gypsy Sunrise Band. You can follow us on Facebook. And actually, next Friday night we'll be playing at Time Out Sports Bar in Barrington, New Jersey.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Oh, wow.
I think it's 9 p.m. start. Yeah, Time Out Sports Bar.
What kind of music do you play as a band?
Oh, classic rock, blues rocks, a lot of southern rock, Allman Brother. Really.
Oh, wow.
Blues Traveler.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
that's kind of, I would.
It's nice to hear people that age playing
Yeah,
that
it's
stuff,
like very
classic stuff.
retro. Yeah.
It really
And
is
it's
cool.
not, it's like all three of us have our different parts of the show. You know what I mean? Because we're all singers and
Right.
musicians. It's pretty great.
Was that what influenced you younger, like the classic stuff? And-
Yeah, definitely. I was influenced by Stevie Ray Vaughan when I was 6.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Can't go wrong with that.
Don, what about you? What was your influences?
Mine, McCartney.
Yeah, I love
McCartney, yeah.
A lot of stuff for bass. I'm a bass player, like just all the old Motown people, or Neil Young, which he's not Motown, but I like Neil Young.
Right.
Kurt, what about you?
My favorite guys, I like Tom Petty and I like the Stones and most
Stones? Okay.
Yeah, like
They're naming all great stuff.
Kurt's the outlaw of the band.
Oh, yeah.
He's the badass one with the boots.
I love all that stuff, but I always.
That's why he's in.
partial-
That's why he's in Linwood.
You gotta come out and see him do LA Woman. He jumps on top of the bar and stuff. It's great.
Does he set himself on fire too? Like,
You have to find out.
Not yet.
Come out next Friday.
Next Friday night, watch a man light himself on fire.
Bring your fire extinguishers.
We might Facebook Live it actually as well. Check out
You should. You
the
should.
Gypsy Sunrise Band page.
Oh, we sure will.
Pyrotechnic experience.
Let me ask you guys a question. With the Thoden, Foster, and Levy, is there any plans to change the name and get it away from like Jacoby and Myers?
Oh well, we actually just made that today because we didn't have a name.
Oh, okay.
They came in.
Dom told me today. He's like, yeah. It took me actually like 2 hours to try to arrange which order the name would go in because I like the vowels and how they arrange each other. It's like it's Thoden, Foster, Levy, and I was like, what about Foster, Thoden, Levy? He's like, no. The vowels don't.
It just doesn't work.
Doesn't roll off the
And he's
tongue.
like, and then they put Bob Levy instead of me. I felt.
Yeah, I know.
No, that was
He's
my
like, I took
fault.
two. He's like, I took 2 hours, and they put Bob Levy. My dad gets all the credit.
No, you know what happened? I put the post up and it did it accidentally. I didn't put that in,
Nah, we're just joking anyway.
But,
it was pretty funny.
If you've been injured in an accident or a fall, please.
See the Reverend Bob Levy. He'll heal you.
Yes.
You know, it's funny. I always said if I had a band, I would name them the Screaming Urethras. But I mean, you can have it because I'm never gonna.
I
have
always
a
wanted
band.
to call a band called Exit because everywhere you go, you see the Exit sign.
Yeah. You're always promotion.
Yeah.
I like Broken Uterus.
Out of curiosity, did you guys fall into that genre of music because you had older brothers and older sisters? or
Both
something?
of our, I think it's our parents mostly. I don't know.
Okay.
I can't really speak for Kurt, but I'm
Right.
assuming.
Yeah, nobody's like a musician, but like my dad.
Yep, it's all of our dads. I'm
Well,
pretty sure.
before I know from being friends with Dominic's dad that
Bobby, yeah.
he was a bass player. He was in the band before he became a comedian. So.
He wasn't that good.
I know.
that's why he went into comedy.
That's the reason that
He
he's
doesn't
a
know that.
That's why he's a comedian.
I know the business, Dominic.
I understand.
I know the
You gotta make
business.
the bass go. Brr, brr, brr.
Tom,
We've had
you
to
gotta
deal
go
with that
brum,
for
brum,
years,
brum,
but
brum, brum.
He's like, you gotta just make it. You gotta be heavy. 'cause
Billy,
if
you
you're
go.
heavy- Yeah, you gotta make
Chloe,
it.
Chloe, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You never seen a school bus
Our
before.
drummer
Let-
actually,
Let Chloe outside. He's gonna eat the shit of the other dogs. You gotta be.
our drummer's actually very young. He's only a is he a freshman or
I
sophomore? in
don't
college?
care about him.
And yeah, in high school. First time we ever got together and practiced all together, Bob's up there standing. He's directing him like.
Oh no.
He's like,
an orchestra.
Like in Whiplash.
Yeah, he's holding his coffee, going this way, this way.
he's like a director.
Heavier.
When he's standing above a fan, Dom goes, "Hey, can you jump really high real quick?"
And now anytime they have a gig, they always tell him the day after so he doesn't show up.
They don't show up.
Yeah, but you guys got to come out because actually Bob might sit in on a song.
Yeah, he might play.
He might play
really?
bass. Yeah, special
boy.
guest
Oh, wow.
appearance.
Turn it off. Make sure you turn it off.
Of course, it's gonna be.
We're gonna cut the
It's
kill
gonna be like,
switch
you ever
on.
see the
Bob's
movie-
gonna be like,
You see the movie Temptations with the guy off the stage singing? That's what it's gonna be with him playing bass.
No, he's going to be like, what's his name, Ray Sharkey in American Idol, where he always wanted to be
Can
the
we put some
singer.
Ray Charles glasses on him?
Yeah.
I love Bob to death, but the only time I hear from him is when he needs me to drive the U-Haul, because he's always...
Bob stand off to the side going, I need more cowbell.
More cowbell.
So what do you guys want to like? Is this just something that you're doing because you love music, or you want to actually make something of this?
Well, isn't that the same
Yes.
thing?
No, but I mean, it's.
They usually go together.
Yeah. I mean, bottom line, I think music's in all three of our hearts, no matter what.
Yeah.
But we of course love to share our music with people if we
Yeah.
could have the opportunity to. But no matter what, I think we'll be playing till the day we die if we're at Madison Square Garden or back in our basements.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
No, I
The
wish
basements
you
are
all
fun. You
Yeah,
get Bob. You get Bob.
Yeah,
I
you get
mean,
Bob out of them.
You know, maybe you can play in the basement of Madison Square Garden and
That's
combine
a
them.
good idea.
I don't know. Combine them.
We got to think.
Don't talk to nobody unless I talk to them. I know how to talk to
Or they can talk. They can play.
I know how to talk to
They can play on the main floor of Wawa.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good there. I spend a lot of money at Wawa.
I usually spend. I play a lot of shows in aisle 2. I'm big in aisle 2.
Aisle 3 is a little bit better. Better acoustics there.
That's right.
I'm in the back by the ice cream.
Dom, gotta go pick up the dog food, Dom. Dom.
Oh my God, we'll be at practice.
Dom,
And he's like, you gotta pause. I gotta listen to me. Listen to me. I just woke up. And, the dog food's waiting. You gotta go. Just go get it, and then when you come back, just heat up my coffee.
Dom, nobody fucks with you.
Yeah, nobody fucks with you, Dom. I love him.
You know what is funny?
We
When
all
I
love him.
I went on. I was on the road with Dom's father a lot, and we had the best times. And I know him to a T. He would say, "Go get me a coffee." He's got that. He's got to have hazelnut coffee, the milk with 10 sugars. Yeah. And he used to make fun of me. I'm like, French vanilla. I said, what are you, a sissy?
I gotta have sugar. I like it sweet.
What message?
We can't see it.
Hey, Gene, trying to send you a message on the video feed. Oh,
For us to read? That's what we're doing.
go ahead, Dom.
Oh, you want me to read it out loud with my mouth?
Can you?
Sure.
Oh, I don't
No,
know.
read it through your ears.
Yeah.
Well,
Use your mouth
they picked the worst reader to read it. It just popped
That's why
off.
I did it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Read it through.
When
No,
you pick
no.
it up, it says that hi. Oh,
It's the
Oh,
hall.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dom, it's your dad from 20 years ago.
I'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we want it right now. Seriously.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We'll rock the house.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We got tons of equipment.
They'll bring the drummer too.
See
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
He's, no, even
They got
though
a
we're
spare
messing with-
bass player.
he is so amazing. He's only 15 years old, I believe. He's
Oh,
an
wow.
amazing
Wow.
drummer. Phenomenal.
Were you
drummer.
all? Did you? No. And also, did anybody have lessons, or were you all self-taught?
Here,
Lessons for about a month.
Just remember us when you become famous that we already got you a gig. You didn't even leave
here we
yet.
go. I got a message here from Ava. Hi Ava, what's going on?
Hello, Ava.
Oh, hi Gene. Hi Gene, trying to send you a message. That's you. Hi Gene. Hey Gene, trying to send you a message. Yeah.
First name
trying
personal.
to send you a message on the video feed. It keeps getting stuck, so I'm sending it here to say the boys are interested in playing a show in Atlantic City. It's a big show with rock genres. I can hook them up with the guys, and he can give me the details. I think it's just a showcase yet. It'll be great exposure for them. I'm not sure the
Absolutely.
details. Yeah, sure.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll
Tell him
comment
to-
back to you after we get off.
Yeah.
And Linwood is like right there.
Yeah.
I'm their manager.
So
My
one
name
of
is
yous can
Sonny
make it.
Steelgrave. You deal with me.
But to answer your question, yeah, Dom, I don't think, Dom, you haven't had any lessons, right, ever?
No, I should.
I know. I started off without lessons for the first 2 years, and then once I started, getting okay at the guitar and getting used to it, after a couple years, that's when I decided to get lessons just to enhance my playing. How
The
it
last
was.
time I seen Dom, I gave him a gift card for Christmas from GameStop. He didn't even say thank you. But
That's
that's
my son
Was it
Dom. He's a
used?
little baby.
Yeah, he wasn't even able to talk. He spit up on you.
Just a game stuff for my birthday.
well, all right. So
Dom, I need to get dog
second
food
song.
with
The
this.
second song is what?
yeah,
Deal?
go ahead. What's the second song? Is Deal by the Grateful
it's
Dead?
by the Grateful Dead.
Oh wait, by Grateful Dead. Wait, I need to smoke a joint first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's
Wait,
get
no,
some-
no, you can't do the Grateful Dead because I showered in the past week.
The closest thing I have to that is I have Cherry
Dom has
Garcia
been
ice
wearing
cream.
this shirt for
from
4
Ben
days.
Ben and Jerry, that's amazing.
I love it. That's my favorite.
It's so good. All right, but anyway, yeah, it's
no
a little
chunky
Grateful
monkey.
Dead tune. Me and Dom are going to trade off verses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, you
We're going to
guys
do every other word. No, I'm
Take
just
it away.
hit it.
That
with
would be amazing.
Tobin.
Yeah. You know it costs a lot to win, and even more to lose. You and me better spend some time just wondering what to choose. It goes to show you don't ever know what each card you play. Play it slow. Wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Oh no. You know that I've been gambling hereabouts for 10 good solid years. And if I told you all that went down, it would burn off both your ears. It goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each card you're playing, play it slow. Wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Take it, Kurt, boy. No, no. Since you poured the wine for me inside of my shoes, I hate to leave you sitting right there composing lonesome blues. It goes to show you don't ever know what each card you play it slow. So wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Oh no, no. Since it costs a lot to win and even more to lose, so you and me bound to spend some time wondering what to choose. It goes to show you don't ever know what each kind of playing, play it slow. Wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait till that deal go down. Wait till that deal go round. Don't you let that deal go down. Don't you let that deal go down. Said, don't you let that deal go down. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait till that deal go down. Yeah. Wait till that, said wait till that, so wait till that, so wait till that deal go down, wait till that deal go down, don't you let that deal go down, wait till that deal come round, come on guys, don't you let that deal come round, don't you let that deal go down. Wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. All right. No, no. Here we go.
Yeah. Great harmonies, guys.
Very
Great
good.
harmonies.
Very good. Better than the original.
I am extremely impressed, and I
Yeah.
think you guys are extremely talented, and I hope that this springboards into something really great for you.
Yeah.
You know, anytime you want to come on, you have an open invite, Tom. I don't have to tell you that, you know. But and hopefully, make sure you get in touch with this girl, Ava. Yeah, absolutely. Gene will hook you up. But
it's nice to hear young people with old souls, man.
you know what?
Yeah,
I was just going to say that.
Not used to that.
They're young guys with you could. I feel like I'm listening to something from the '60s and the '70s.
It's great.
You know,
It's great.
Unbelievable. But you keep going and don't let nobody get in your way. If you do, let me know.
Play what's in your heart.
I carry piano string with me at all times, so don't worry about it.
You still write me that doctor's note for tomorrow in school?
Yeah, I'll email it to you.
Looking at him right now.
We're calling you out talented.
What's a school? I'll just call it a shooting.
And you guys have like a social media page?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. So we have a bit of social media as Billy pulls it up.
We've had like
don't pull it up in public.
We've had about 15 different band names.
No, that's pull it out.
We have
been through so many different band names after the past 5, whatever, how many
You gotta
years.
just figure out one.
Gypsy.
Good
What was the
one.
last one? Gypsy what?
Gypsy Sunrise.
Band.
Gypsy Sunrise Band.
I just followed them.
I like that name.
And then I got
It is. The initials on there because it wouldn't let you put Gypsy because apparently
GSB?
It's a racial. It's just
Yeah,
TGS.
Okay.
TGS band page. That's what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Gypsy's a race?
TGS
Apparently.
band page. I guess
Okay.
they didn't want Gypsy in there. That's why.
I wonder why. That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I guess it's
So it's just TGS
Band of Gypsies.
band page.
Band of
All right,
Gypsies.
make
Jimi
sure you
Hendrix.
guys check that out, TGS band page, and go out and see them. When's the thing next week?
Next Friday night.
At the
Timeout Sports Bar in Barrington.
Barrington, okay.
Definitely go see
And
'em.
we have, I believe, we have another show. It might be the week after.
Alloway,
It's a while.
It's March 12th.
Alloway Village Inn. That's pretty far. But we'll be posting our dates on the page so you can find out wherever we're playing and whatnot.
Absolutely. And make sure you get in touch with Ava. Thoden, Foster, Levy.
No, it's a Gypsy Sunrise
Gypsy
band.
Sunrise.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
All of the above.
This is our acoustic section.
There you go. But
This is the unplugged one.
Make sure you check them guys out. And guys, thanks. I know it's a long drive. Thank you for coming in.
No, thank you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anytime.
Sounds great.
Especially, we're going to bring you back for our Christmas show, I think.
Oh,
that
yes.
Was we have
That'd
a big.
be awesome.
Yes, we could put a nice big hat on Dom.
There you go. We can bring Chloe in and put a Santa's outfit on her.
I hate that dog.
Ho, ho, ho.
That dog smells like. Oh my god! I'll do a little random.
Now, can we just bring your dad in? Yeah, let's bring your
Where's
dad in
Le-
dressed like
does
Santa
he
Claus.
still have LeBron?
Yeah, he said sadly.
I was gonna ask, but
The dogs are. Oh my god, they're so fucking.
Every
annoying.
time I walk
So,
in
like,
the
don't-
door, they just run up and hit my nuts. Every time
I thought let me tell you something. I thought our stairway had
Jump,
a lot
LeBron,
of dog
jump.
here. You just like put one elbow on one of Bob's couches. You need a lint roller.
And Chloe's the only dog I know that smokes cigarettes.
And there's one cushion that's fucking ruined from
You got-
Chloe.
yeah.
That's
Dog
just the whole
slobber.
thing
She
is,
thinks it's like
included.
she thinks it's a blow-up doll or something.
It's the only dog I know that smokes cigarettes.
What's the dog that tries to continue to hump your leg every time?
LeBron.
LeBron.
Yeah.
Yes, he's
I love
That's a
great
happy
dogs,
dog.
though. You gotta love Bob though. He's just.
Oh, you gotta love him.
He's
I know
great.
Bobby a long time.
Yeah, he's great. But make sure you tell him we said hello and,
Yeah, give him a love.
Yeah.
and tell him you're gonna be big stars now.
I hope that's what he tells us.
You gotta support him at his old age.
Somebody's got to take care of him.
I know somebody's gotta wipe the drool off of his chin. It ain't gonna be us.
Someone's got to do it.
Huge. Huge.
Huge.
But thank you guys for coming in and the Gypsy TGS band page on Facebook. Check them out and go see them whenever and
Friday.
wherever possible. We're gonna take a short break. We'll be back with more show. This is the Animal House Radio Show.
Yeah. Sounded great, guys.
That was amazing.
Oh, you angels of war, grab the world by its throat, squeeze out its life, burn out its hope, who live by the sword and die all alone. Oh, you angels of war, I'm one of your own. Thousands of years, not one of bees, with armies that rage from the west to the east. And no one is guilty, we all take the blame. Come you angels of war from the shadows of shame. Oh holler, oh holler, holler so loud that you cannot be heard. It makes so much sense that it's fucking absurd. You know what to say, but you can't find the words, so you holler. There were cities of fame that no longer exist. They turned into dust, disappeared in the mist. But the blood that was spilled in the rivers and sands can never be washed from the palm of your hand. Oh, you angels of war, who are heroes of mine. Some will say you are beasts, some will call you divine. Give up your soul, and goodness prevails. I will comfort your mama, she moans and she wails. Oh, holler, oh, holler, oh, holler so loud that you you can't find the word, so you tasted defeat. You cannot go on, but you cannot retreat. Like flowers that bloom in gardens of bone, with no name on your grave, just a pillar of stone.
You are listening to Hamilton Radio,
I love it.
New Jersey's only radio station.
Better than any other station.
#1 in variety.
My favorite station by far.
Listen to Double Shot Mondays weekly. This day really rocks.
This is rock and roll.
Love the classics.
We play only classic rock.
Keep doing what you're doing.
For Double Shot Mondays and classic rock that really rocks, it's gotta be Hamilton Radio.
Hi, this is Paul Veneer, the Comedy Tornado, and you're listening to the Animal House Radio Show on HamiltonRadio.net.
There's something wrong with me. Something I cannot say. Got a hold on me. Tell me, is this life I'm living real or fantasy? I feel so dead inside. Round and round just like a twist and wanna end this ride. So many times I tried. I always end up with my thoughts. I got nowhere.
All right, we're
They
back.
were great. They were great, weren't
Animal
they?
House
They
Radio
were.
Show. Give it up again for the Gypsy Sunrise.
Nice.
They were very good.
They were holy shit. Where'd they go? Oh,
and they got a job while they were here.
Yeah.
We didn't get any jobs.
That's no. Hey,
Remember
somebody
that
didn't call
job
in from Atlantic City saying, "Want to get on stage and tell jokes?"
Yeah, right?
The fuck.
I just want to thank our.
And we were funnier than they were.
Yeah.
I want to thank them for coming in, Dom and his friends, the Gypsy Sunrise. Great.
They were fantastic.
I was really impressed. I also want to thank Rob Lowe from CastingNewLives.com for setting us up with Rebecca Holden and
Yeah.
our sponsor, our show sponsor, Francesca's Italian Deli.
Boo.
Ross,
Who I'm eating
if
right
you're
now.
listening right now, Ross, I want to bathe in a vat of those raviolis. They're simply
That's just disgusting.
That's going to bring the
delicious.
price down big time.
big time, big time.
And the chicken
Are you wearing
parm-
trunks or no?
The chicken and parm was out of this world.
Is this
guys.
sausage?
But this is and we
Sausage and ravioli. Why only one sausage?
The mini links.
If anybody wants to taste what we taste, Francesca's Italian Deli, 2119 Whitesville Road in Toms River, 732-363-5555. I'm not saying
Food.
this because Ross is my friend
No,
and I know
food's
him a
good.
long time.
But
if
it
his
does help.
food wasn't good, I would say it is phenomenal.
Try it yourselves, pal.
And we're Italian. We know good Italian food.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
We know.
Exactly.
How you doing?
All right. All right. The second question we had for our question of the week was, if you had
Load
to-
password. Oh.
which movie, if you had the choice, would you want to star in?
What character you mean?
It could be it could be
Yeah.
a movie. It could be a character.
How about
you
TV
know.
show? Just movies?
Just
Okay.
movies.
Okay.
Topless World.
Now watch. I'll take that as his answer. Then I'll move on to what about my answer?
Topless World.
Topless World.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer?
I don't know yet.
I don't know yet.
Let me think about that.
That's,
That's a hard
that's
one.
a tough one.
Yeah, so many good movies. Rocky was great. But you get beat up, so that's not so much fun.
I would want to be in one of those.
Superman would be cool.
Jenna Loves Rocco.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd want to be in one of those hero
MILF
movies.
Hunter 10.
Yeah, like the Superman would be cool.
Yeah, I would be in Die Hard.
That was a good movie. Yeah.
Die Hard, or
Yeah,
You would make
exactly.
a great Hans Gruber.
I would.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, I'd throw you off a building right now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Here, the window's
Yeah.
open.
And you got the
Come on
watch.
over.
He has the
Welcome
watch.
to Nakatomi Plaza.
Yeah.
Put it in the safe.
I like Superman. I like to be Superman. That'd be cool, flying around.
I'm an exceptional thief, and since I'm moving up to kidnapping, why are
Be
we
more polite.
Oh, we're changing. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can open up the lines. If anybody, actually, we are going to open up the phone lines. If anybody wants to call in, first question we asked was, who do you think was the hottest TV mom? Television series only, mom. Second question is, which movie would you want to star in? And the third question, where's that noise?
Nothing.
He's getting his
There was
prostate
a band
checked.
in here.
Oh.
It's his prostate.
And the third question is,
Ooh.
which TV bad guy villain / villain was your favorite?
Which bad guy was a good favorite?
Bad guy, not a good guy, a bad guy.
I like the guy from the Warriors in the movies.
Luther?
No, the bad guy. What's his name?
Yeah, Luther.
David Patrick Kelly. Yeah. Warriors, come on.
Yeah,
play,
Luther.
yay.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
I liked him in Fort Fairlane. That was pretty good.
He was also great in, what do you call it?
Oh, that's right, he was. I thought Robert Englund
48
was the
Hours.
bad
They were
guy.
both in it.
48
Yeah, they
Hours,
beat
too.
him.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Luther, are you angry with me?
I just seen him in
Picks up the
some-
car after 2 years. After 2 years, picks the car up at the. Where were you? I was busy.
You know what's funny? I just saw him in Commando.
David Patrick, yeah. He's the one who drops him first.
Yes, exactly.
You said
yeah.
you're going to drop me last. I lied.
He said, yeah. He said you
Sully.
would kill Sonny. I like
But
you,
that's
Sonny.
the only
So I'm gonna
problem
kill
is
you
that's
last.
movie. I said TV bad guy.
Okay, TV
TV
bad guy.
TV bad guy that I want to be?
For me, oh,
I got to think of TV bad guys.
TV
Yeah,
bad guy
not
would
Mr.
be-
Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cross between, it's a tie between Ray Donovan and Raymond Reddington.
I don't know.
from
I don't know.
Black
I thought
Shows.
Ray Donovan was the good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not really.
Hey, he's an anti-hero.
He's
Vic, then in that case, I want Vic Mackey.
he's a fixer. He does a lot of shady stuff, but he's I
What
guess
was the
He's my kind of guy.
What was the show where the guy was killing all the serial killers?
oh
Dexter.
Dexter.
That was a good show.
Yeah.
He's a
He
bad
was-
guy, but he's a good guy.
He was a
He's
good
bad
guy.
Terrible
Good
ending.
guy.
Is
That
that
guy
still
good.
on or is that off?
No,
That's all right, that's all right.
that was the worst ending in TV history.
If you guys want to call in 609-807-2492, let us know your answers to today's questions. Or if you just want to shoot the shit, give us a call. We got some time to kill.
How many games do we have tonight?
We have one, but we have 12.
Is it the game
One
that
question,
you, is it a-
27
22
parts.
Hold on.
I have
That's-
one question for
Question.
Mr. Mellon.
But
in
Mr. Mellon,
27 parts.
I tell you, that's one of my favorites. He says, the question of subset answer 4.
I feel like I just gave a...
Correct.
I gave birth to an accountant.
Define the capitalism as opposed to global business systems.
So this is so I have not played this game yet.
This is, you know how we have, oh my God, I know this song?
Yes.
This is,
I'm,
oh my
I'm
God.
kind of familiar with that.
I know that line.
He's gonna play a
So
song,
I'm
he's
going to
gonna
play a
stop it,
song,
you know
it's
the
going to
next line.
stop, and you got to tell me what the next line is.
It's easy because we all sing along. It's very easy.
Yeah,
It's fun.
You know,
It's fun.
it's fun.
Yeah, it was a
but
fun game.
A lot of times, you know, you're always off by one word, or you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
not
I
as
hear
easy
ya.
as you think. Actually, Dave stepped up and became Shea Farrell the week before.
He wishes.
He was crushing it.
We were all singing along. It was great. Everybody was singing
Yeah,
along.
see?
All right.
Yes, he
All
wanted.
right, so I'm interested in
He
this
always
game.
wished he wanted a pickled liver. Yes.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Yes.
All right, so you want
A
to
lickled piver.
We'll do Ed's thing, and we'll wait if we get any phone calls. We'll answer
Let's
them.
do Ed's thing.
All right, Ed, are
I'm
you
not
ready?
doing Ed's thing.
Yes, you are.
Just about.
I don't know. I don't think Ed's doing Ed's thing.
Probably not. My phone's taking its sweet ass time about it.
All right, so,
Wait the F
yeah,
out
we had a lot of
news.
fun. You know, it got a good response last week.
Everybody was singing along even at home.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. It's like a karaoke type of thing.
Yeah. It was
All right.
fun.
Animal House Radio, the home game.
You ready to go, Ed?
I got
And
the
some
first story.
And some
Okay.
Sarah Coventry Jewelry.
All right, everybody, it's time for your favorite segment of the evening. It's Ed Ruffalo's The Way the F Out There News.
Yeah.
Way the F out there.
Iguana takes the wheel for man charged with DUI. Forget Toonsies, the driving cat. Here's Finley, the driving iguana.
Figures they give him an Irish name.
Heads were turning in Clearwater, Florida Thursday
Well, that's why.
when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
saw a car apparently being driven by a 3-foot-long lizard. His claws clenched around the wheel. Two plainclothes cops say they were among those doing double takes. And they followed a car for a couple of miles until it pulled over. Then There, they found Finley's owner slouched down in the seat. He was arrested for drunk driving and taken to jail. Finley was taken to an animal shelter.
Finley was taken to jail?
He was taken to an Irish bar.
He drove really. He drove really.
Met up with Shay Farrell.
He drove really bad on the S turns.
Yeah, he did.
He was taking to the Hooters on the beach over there in Clearwater.
When
You know what it is? It just reminds you of the cartoon with the frog. Hello, my baby. Hello, my
baby.
baby.
Hello,
No,
my
That's Michigan J. Frog.
No, he talks. I'll show you.
Bud.
And then when they forgot to mention when he was pulled over, they had what you call Wall of Voodoo. I went to Tijuana.
I wish I was in Tijuana eating barbecued iguana.
And what kind of fine they gave him? They gave him a scale.
I don't know why he was charged with drunk driving. The
He
lizard
wasn't
was
driving at all. Yeah.
He was so
I
drunk.
would definitely fight that one.
He was so drunk he was green.
Green with envy.
He was green to the gills with that.
Yes.
That's a fun. Hey, what is your opinion of that story?
It's not as good as the next one.
Oh.
That's my opinion of the story.
Let's get to the next one then.
Let's get to the next one.
Florida man arrested for reportedly tossing gator into Wendy's.
Yeah.
There you go.
And here's a shock, another one from Florida. Jupiter, Florida man was arrested for throwing a live alligator into a Wendy's restaurant drive-thru east of Loxahatchee, according to WPTV. Joshua James, 23, was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah, definitely.
Illegally killing, possessing, or capturing an alligator, and second-degree larceny, petite theft. What the hell is petite theft?
Means
Pet
it's
it.
small.
It's not petite, it's pet it.
Petty.
Pet it.
And it's not Andy Pettit.
No, that's what they call it. It's a legal term. Believe me, I know.
Well, it's still not Andy Pettit.
When it comes to any kind of legal terms, it's yes.
Well, you are
get
the
the law
reason
firm
we're
back
only
in here.
using Nerf guns in Topless World.
When he left the drive-thru, he said, "Later, Gator."
He is, oddly enough, he has not been released on bail as of Monday afternoon. WPTV reports that the incident occurred in October, but James had only been arrested recently by the U.S. Marshals. Officials with Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission told WPTV that James pulled up for his order, and after a server handed a drink and turned around, James tossed the 3.5-foot gator into the drive-thru window.
God.
Oh my God, he's looking for Gatorade.
He was looking.
He was looking for Gatorade. That's 100% correct.
He said he hasn't had a bite in weeks.
Yeah. Did you see how you could tell
I
the
was
difference?
waiting for you to unload. I was waiting. Where is it? I'm like.
Did you see how you could tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
And an iguana?
And is the one that's making sure you could see you later or in a while?
Yeah, the gator's at Wendy's and the iguana is driving.
One's a pocketbook and one's shoes.
Yeah, right. And a wallet, or a wallet.
Looks like a wallet.
That's crazy.
Or a belt.
People are nuts, man.
Yeah, hey, Lewis. Lewis Friction is listening in, our affiliate down in Florida.
All
Great
right.
man.
What's going on, DJ Friction?
Yeah. Glad to hear that his wife is feeling better. Lewis, if
Yes.
you want, call in and say hello. We want to talk to you. I want to yell at you.
We want
a
to
little
jam
bit.
out to the Freestyle Fridays again sometime soon.
Absolutely.
Watch out for the alligators. Don't go to Wendy's.
So, but that's a great job this week, Ed, as usual. I'm sure you'll have no trouble with being a commentator. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to that myself.
I think I'd be terrific in it.
All right, so now, if anybody wants to, we're going to start the new game. If anybody wants to call in, 609-807-2492. If you want to answer,
Ask her?
Yeah,
Edit,
answer what?
I like
edit,
to ask her some questions.
If you want to ask any question or answer
Ask her.
any of the questions that we've put out there today, please feel free to do so.
What kind of name is olive oil? Sounds like a lubricants or something.
I have a copy.
Hey, let me ask you.
I actually have a gift to give away. I have a copy
Skinny little bitch.
of Tommy James's book, Me, the Mob, and the Music.
Oh, do I have one of those?
Yes, I think I gave you one.
No, I didn't get it yet. That's
You
what
didn't
I'm
get
saying.
it? All right,
No.
I'll give you one. I have a couple.
Okay.
I don't read, so.
Here's a trivia question. If you want to win a free copy of Tommy James's book.
Great book.
What was the name of the elephant that Thomas Edison experimented with to see about the dangers of electricity?
Babar.
I can't remember.
Babar.
No.
I was there, but I don't remember.
Ed Ruffalo.
Fred.
Fred. No. Apparently, Thomas Edison experimented with electricity.
Right.
And he wanted to show the dangers of electricity, so he electrified a real live elephant.
How did they get an elephant in Pennsylvania?
I don't know. What was the name? Edison, actually.
Yeah, it
what
was,
was the name?
Phineas T. Barnum loaned
West
it to him.
Orange.
What was the name of his elephant if you want to win a free
Tesla.
copy?
Tesla.
No, you know what? Somebody said that, but it's not. That was a good answer.
You know, it's funny because Edison came up with the light bulb, and at the time, it was, now, yeah, which we take it for granted, but at the time, everyone was like, "What's the big fucking deal? Nobody has a lamp." You know what I mean? What's the big deal?
How am I supposed to Skype?
What am I supposed to do with that? You know?
He's a warlock.
Yeah.
That's for ideas. We have an idea.
Ding.
So now that we know that he tortured an elephant doing that, are we gonna get rid of his invention?
Yeah.
now?
Is PETA gonna step in?
No,
on here
it was-
anywhere? or
it's
what?
just
We're gonna take down every message
statue,
of him. Yeah,
every
every
Edison
statue.
statue.
Yeah.
I was actually
Get rid of Menlo Park Mall.
Yeah, I was actually cleaning out the garage and I found an old Boulder Dash game. So I just was flipping through the questions and that happened to be one of them.
Oh yeah.
What was the answer though?
Well, if I give you the answer, then I can't.
Well, we don't know it. So what's the answer?
The answer is Topsy.
Oh, hell would know that.
The elephant's name was Topsy.
Somebody call in.
Call
Give
in.
the
The answer is
Sound like more like after the electricity, it was Turvy.
The password is Topsy.
The password is
The password is
Aristophanes.
gravy. Aristophanes.
ridiculous.
Lead.
Lead.
Graphite.
No, Shay.
Meat.
Gravy.
It's so fucking classic. It really
love those
is.
shows.
They tap dance in Hawaii. You just can't hear it because of the sand.
Because of the sand.
All right. Let's see. Let me just fix
So
the
we're all
volume.
gonna sing along to a song and then guess the next line once it
Very
shuts
stops.
off.
It's like musical chairs with
You
the
don't
words.
have to sing along, but I encourage you to be, yourself.
Proactive.
Yeah.
Then you definitely.
Especially about pimples. Especially if you have pimples, you have to be very proactive.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Proactivity.
I know that line. Really, I do.
All right.
Oh, we got a phone call.
Topsy.
We know that call.
We know that call.
Hello, you're on the
Yeah,
air.
Topsy. Where's my book?
Hello.
Say Topsy.
I'm calling about Thomas Edison's elephant.
There you go. Go
Okay,
ahead.
what is the answer?
Topsy.
She knew it.
All right.
Good job.
There you go. And who are we speaking to?
Excuse me?
And who are you?
My name is Mary DiFiore.
Hey, Mary, how are you? She's a big fan of the show. She listens every
I'm
week.
good, Cal. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Yes, you are correct, and you shall inbox me, and I shall send you a copy of an autographed copy of Tommy James's latest book.
It's a very good book too.
Sounds fabulous.
And make sure you keep listening and spread the word, and let everybody know that the place to be on Wednesday nights between 8:30 and 10:30 is right here on Hamilton Radio, the Animal House Radio Show.
I will, and I love it.
Thank you
dear.
so
Thank
much,
you.
Mary.
You're the best.
See, it's common knowledge. Topsy is the elephant. I told
It
you that.
absolutely is. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we all knew that.
Common knowledge.
Okay, so
Holy
everybody's
shit.
familiar. Gene, you're encouraged to play too. All right, so everybody understands this new game. It's
Yep.
sort of a variation of the old game. So let's see.
New boss, same as the old boss.
Musical chairs.
Call the old one and they'll give you the new number.
It's musical chairs.
Okay.
With coming up with the line.
Let me see. Let's make sure we have it. All right, ready? Here we go.
Okay.
You can't touch this.
Can't touch this.
Can't touch it.
Oh, wait.
Super freak. Oh.
We got
gotta
another
pay for
call.
that. You gotta pay for that.
What's the call first?
What?
Touch this.
Let it ring for a second.
Can't touch this. My music hits me so hard, makes me think.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Something.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Used to be,
Oh,
used to be a bat boy.
You're so right there. All right, put him up. Put him up.
Used to be a bat boy.
All right, you're on the air.
How you doing? I'm calling about the answer to the question.
You don't even know the answer to this question.
To get a book, I want a Topsy.
You already got a book, Muggs McGinnis.
Yeah, but I didn't get it yet, so
But I
I
didn't
want
get
it.
the
So I'm
book,
answering
so-
the question.
Okay, Topsy is correct.
Thank you. Give me my.
You're gonna
fucking
get a book now.
There you go.
Inbox the show. You will get one.
What? He hang up on me?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Let's do it again, real quick.
Real quick.
Which one?
Can't touch this.
Oh.
Can't touch this.
My job works me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for overtime. It gives me time to write this rhyme.
Music hits me so hard, makes me think.
Oh my Lord.
What is it?
Thank you.
Oh my lord.
Oh my
Oh
lord.
my Lord is correct. I was gonna say you had oh my God. I'm like, oh, you're right there.
God, Lord, same thing.
That is
No,
correct.
two different people.
Yeah.
That's same.
You ever notice God never speaks while Lord's drinking water? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's what you're saying. It's ventriloquist act. That's what you're saying.
Well, one of them's a dummy.
All right, here we go. Next one.
See you in hell.
Everybody move away.
I know.
All right. Go. All right, ready?
Ready.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my mind. I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you.
Take
my
tears
and
that's
not
nearly
oh,
tainted
love.
Dun, dun. That is correct. Take my tears is the correct answer.
That's it is. We all
That's
know.
a song.
My taint is loved.
That's the go-go dancer song.
That's the Hodjanowski version.
Yes.
I'm stuck on the pole.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Make it off that pole. Oh, there we go.
Back on the street.
Hey, do some push-ups.
Hell no. That's at high school.
Run a 5K. Hurry up.
And push the floor down.
Last time he did that, I ran with him.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
So
many times it happened so fast. You trade your passion for glory.
That is correct.
We all know that one.
Roy.
Didn't he just die? Didn't the lead singer just die?
Commercial when he got in the elevator.
Didn't the lead singer
Yes.
him just die?
Yeah,
The
lead singer
a,
did.
little while ago, about 6
That's
months.
funny though. He used to do the story. He gets in the elevator, and goes, Roy.
Roy.
Oh, I wish I could see that commercial again. All right,
Well, that's a great theme song. That's a great theme song.
Yeah.
All right, here
For
we
that
go.
movie.
And that wasn't even supposed to be.
Oh no, not Wham! Oh, I hate this movie.
I'm in the bathroom now. One more time.
If you love me, baby.
Bathroom love.
That's got to be the next line. Because I don't fucking know it.
We have a coaster.
You know, the song's stuck in my throat.
If you love me,
Tastes like protein.
I'm really stalled out on this one.
Oh man.
If you love me, baby.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I'm your
Wham's
man.
Let me know.
I'll push it up a little bit and we'll play.
No, don't push it up anymore.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I know. I wish I hate more, Wham or Culture Club. I'm not sure which one I hate more. Let me take it in the ass, baby.
That's a tough one, huh?
You
Gene,
love me,
anything?
take me in the bathroom.
If you love me, baby, I'll swallow.
If you love me, baby, you would deny it. That is the answer.
He's right.
At least 3 times before the cock
correct.
crows.
That's actually correct.
I would deny it.
What's wrong with Culture Club? They were an iconic
I hate
band.
them too. I don't like any of those.
But Boy
I like
George
'em.
had a great voice. You can't take
I
that
didn't
away.
say
Yes,
that
we
bad.
can.
Boy
I-
George
for
and George
example,
Michael both
What
did.
do you hate
I love
about
George.
it?
I love George Michael's songs.
No,
I don't
I like
Wham. I
Yeah,
like Wham.
no, like George Michael and what's his Wham name? The other one. Yeah, exactly.
Andrew Ridgely.
Andrew Ridgely.
Well,
Yeah.
Andrew
whatever.
Ridgely, who went on to be a race car driver.
Right.
I'll have you know.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way.
No,
Okay.
he was driving a race car. It was race car bed
Deep
with
in
other
the
men.
throat of Texas.
Are you ready for the next one? Hairball.
Hairball.
Here we go.
Oh, we're done.
This is when she was normal.
Well, you think so.
Yeah.
You think so.
What do you think? Normal? She was never normal.
Never normal.
Everybody sing along. Louis, come on, sing.
Shiny and new.
Like a sturgeon. Oh, I thought we were singing Big Al like a sturgeon.
Like a sturgeon, cutting for the very first time.
Shiny and new is the correct answer.
Something I've never been
before ever.
All right, here we go. This is going to be a
I
little...
mean, she was like a virgin because that was the first time. It's a
go-
long time since she had that full feeling.
We're going to go back a little bit.
Isn't she busy blowing guys who voted for Hillary?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It didn't take that long. Oh, I remember this one. Dream Lover?
Dream lover would come my way. Of her charms, cause I want a girl to call my own. I want a dream lover, so I don't have to dream alone.
We just lost every
You know,
fucking
that's-
lister.
Yeah.
We
You know
had
we
6.
sound
We're
like-
down to none.
You know what we sound like when they were singing Louie Louie on Animal House?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, your new tell car name is Pinto. Oh, why Pinto? Why not?
Why not? My advice to you is to start drinking
heavily.
heavily.
In the boat.
My favorite line from that whole movie, and one of my favorite lines from any movie is, "You fucked up. You trusted us."
Yeah, face it, Flounder. You fucked up.
You fucked up. You trusted us.
All right, here we go. This is a
I use that line
seasonal
a lot.
song, but let's see how your chops are in this.
This is a what?
A seasonal song.
Okay.
Oh, seasonal. Oh.
It's Christmas
time.
Oh, yeah, okay. For me.
Wham! I hate Wham.
George Michael's in it.
All right. All around the Hanukkah bush.
In our world full of plenty, we could.
You're there, but
World full of plenty.
Full of.
the first,
Good and
the
plenties?
first word. Is
Mike
what?
and Ike's.
The first word is
Yeah.
wrong.
No, the first word. What did you say it was?
In our world
Of.
of plenty.
But there's a word before in.
In our.
No, before in. There's a word.
But.
No.
No, I don't know them.
Conjunction, junction.
You're right there. You're
What's
just missing one
your
word.
No, I don't know what the one word is.
Well, what it's
And?
In.
Okay.
Now say it the whole thing.
And in a world full of plenty.
No, not full. Just in our world.
The world of plenty.
That's correct.
Oh, he was close. He had it. He pretty much
No,
had
he
it.
was there. I was like,
Throw your arms around the world at Christmas time, motherfucker.
But say a prayer.
That's the spirit.
Pray for the other one.
Of course, this is over. Pull a plug.
Yeah, really.
All right, here we go.
Kill
Ready?
Santa.
Ah, here we go.
I'm the type of guy.
Dion. Little Dion.
I'm the type of guy
who likes to roam around.
I've never
pretty girls are, well, you know that I'm around. I kiss them and I love them, cause to me they're all the same.
Cause I'm a wanderer.
Oh, I know this.
Oh, wanderer. I roam around, yeah.
There we go. I remember that line. I don't know what that line is.
Take two.
Where pretty girls are, well, you know that I'm around. I kiss them and I love them, cause to me they're all the same.
I hug them and I squeeze
And then I smoke some Mary Jane, cause I'm a wanderer.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, wanderer.
he's got to be the winner. He's got to be the winner right there.
I like that one.
Got to have the winner.
I hug them and I squeeze them.
It's not that you're wandering, it's just that your
I
mind
hug
is
'em and
wandering.
squeeze 'em.
Yeah.
Your mind is
From
wandering.
from the
From the marijuana.
Smoking the Mary
air.
Jane, yes.
All right, let's
I used to know a girl named Mary Jane. She was a tall
There
cigarette.
we go.
Mary Jane Watson.
Oh, I love this song.
Late December back in '63. What a very special time for me.
Oh, take it.
Oh, baby, what a night.
I didn't even know her name.
Caroline.
Know her name, but
I
I
was
was
never gonna
be the same. What a lady, what a night.
All right, we were at 0. Now we're down to -4 on the listeners, on the watchers. We were at 0. Now we're down to -4.
You know what, Paul? You do a lot of Frankie Valli when you not a lot, but you do a fair amount. You do My Eyes Adore You.
Paul, you do a lot.
Do you ever
Not
do
a
a
lot.
lot?
No, you do a lot. No, not a lot. But
my favorite.
You do a lot, but not a lot.
You don't
No,
do
no,
this
you
one,
don't do
right?
any.
You don't do this one, right?
No,
You
it's
do
a great
that
song.
thing.
I love this song.
Yeah.
It's a great song to dance to. I love this song.
Yeah.
At weddings and stuff. I love this song.
That's the only song that I've ever heard that
He's ever stripped to.
Frankie Valli didn't sing.
Twice.
Who is the lead
The
singer
drummer.
on this?
The
That's
drummer
the drummer
sang
sings
on that. The drummer
then,
sang on
then he
that
sings,
one.
and he sings the chorus.
Because
Yeah.
that's the only song I've never heard where Frankie Valli wasn't the lead vocal.
There's one more too. There's another one. The other guy sings, then he sings the second part.
Oh, really?
My favorite four-season song, though. It's actually a Frankie Valli song. It's not a four-season song. Is You're Just Too Good to Be
Yeah.
True.
Oh, yeah.
I
Love that song.
I tell you what,
Third
my wife and I took my mother-in-law to see Jersey,
Jersey
Boys
Boys?
in New York, and my wife was like, "Listen, I'm taking my mom because she'll really like this," and that's I get it, maybe whatever, but we all left there. I was astounded how good it was.
He was
My
intense.
mother-in-law was crying. That's how good it was, and my wife was completely sold. She's like, "I thought I was gonna fucking hate it."
He
and
grew
it
up
was
right
great.
down the street from me in the Stephen Crane Village. That was right down the road from me in
Great
New
song.
York. Yeah,
It's a great play. Great movie, too. The movie was great, too.
I didn't see the movie.
Movie
I
was
did
great.
see the
The movie
play.
was
The
good.
play was
Movie
great.
was
And I gotta
basically
tell
the
you,
play.
in the first,
They even
in
used
the-
the
in
same. They used the same actors from the play
From
in
the
the
play,
movie.
in the movie.
And it was directed by Clint Eastwood.
In the first 10 minutes, I said, this is going to suck because the scenes changed quickly.
Right.
And then once it caught on, it was like, you're spellbound. It was
Oh, yeah.
it was amazing after that. Even, like I said, even my wife was hooked. She's
And the
like,
score is
my wife's like,
fantastic.
I'm taking my mom, but I'm going to hate it. And she loved it. And her mom was crying. It was just, it was really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
And the score is great.
The my favorite four-scene song.
Now, who wrote the songs
Opus
for that one?
17.
Which one?
Which one? I don't know. No, Opus 17. I
The
like.
Wu-Tang
Audio.
Clan.
You ever heard that song?
Traveling Wilburys.
Opus 17.
I'm not sure which one that
Four
is.
Seasons. Don't you worry about me.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that was the name of it. Okay.
Okay.
And there are a lot of great songs.
All right, let's see what we got. Okay, here we go.
It's a great movie, great play. I didn't get to see the play.
The West End Girls.
No filter, Paul.
Yeah. No filter, Paul. Sometimes you're better off dead. Sometimes you're better off dead, you cunt.
You know what it sounds like?
No content, Paul.
When you're talking, it sounds like the Geico lizard.
It does. Call the police, there's a madman around. Running down underground to a dive bar in a West End town.
Do you know what famous rock group discovered the Pet Shop Boys?
Yes.
Blondie.
No.
Oh, no.
That just sounds like that rap
Roots.
song they did. Yeah, Roots.
No.
Wu-Tang.
Actually, Gene Simmons of Kiss actually discovered the Pet Shop Boys.
Hanson.
He also discovered Van Halen.
Hanson.
Oh, so
Well,
he's
he had to discover him because he thought it was a girl when he was blowing them. So
He technically discovered Van Halen, but then he ripped up a contract that he made with them before they became famous.
Really?
good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he needs the extra money.
When I lived down in California, we lived with
Just
the
by
sound
listening
man
to that
for
song,
Van
we had to give Gene
For who?
Simmons a quarter.
We have three more.
I said we lived down in California. We lived in the complex. We lived in the sound man of Van Halen lived there right before they broke, right before they made big.
Oh,
we went
yeah?
to one of the rehearsals before
Yeah.
they made. They were so fucking loud. They were great, but man, were they loud?
Yeah, that's
loudest band I ever heard.
My
Loudest
wife,
band I ever
my
heard.
wife just finished reading Van Halen Rising, which is a book about how they started out to where they started taking off. I read the one by Noel Monk,
Right.
who was their road manager. I just finished that like a month ago.
Which one? Everybody Wants Some?
No, Running with the Devil.
Because that's the only one I've read.
And then
That's the first album.
This one, the latest one came out like 5-6 months ago, and it was it's called Running with the Devil, and it's by Noel Monk, who was their road manager
Right.
and then became their manager
Right.
from
And then what's
like
the new one?
78 to 84. The old one, there's another one that came out called
The latest one is Running with the Devil?
Is Running with the Devil. Before that was Van Halen Rising, which chronicles from their rise,
The beginning,
when
from
they,
the
the
beginning,
beginning
right.
when they were nobodies and they played backyards for 10 years.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
Did you
And how
never
it-
see? Did you ever read the Everybody Wants Some?
No.
That's a great book.
Is
That's I don't know when that was in the
When in the chronological order? I
like
don't
when
know.
the hamburger starts dancing to
Yeah,
the song.
yeah.
The
You're better
best-
off. You're better off dead.
No, the
Better
best,
off
the
dead.
most iconic story of Van Halen, and we all know it, but the people out there might not know it. But originally Eddie Van Halen was the drummer, and his brother Alex was the guitar player. They both were
Right.
lousy,
Yeah.
and
Right.
they switched one day.
Well, what happened? What is there was Eddie Van Halen did an interview at like a college,
Right.
for like an hour, and he was just kind of explaining how everything started out. And he had said, you know, I had drums, and Alex had a guitar, and every once in a while I would come home and catch him on the drums.
Right.
And after a while I got pissed because he's my brother and he's playing my drums.
But he's
So
better.
I was like, just take the fucking drums, all right? Like he was mad that, and he was better at it. Turned out to be good, but he was mad that he was just playing his drums because it's what brotherly shit do. You know what I mean? Like, meanwhile, you know, but
like stepbrothers.
Right.
Like stepbrothers, exactly. But some of the stories they have in those books, my God, like Eddie Van Halen actually he almost had a paternity suit against him because a girl came up and said, I'm pregnant, and he was fucking sleeping with everybody. Because wouldn't you?
He probably don't remember.
Because he's, you know,
No, he could barely remember, but he remembered the girl's name, and she said they got this whole paternity suit and this, that, and the other thing, and he says, listen, you know, they brought her name up. He goes, her? He goes, oh my God, I don't know. So but when we were together, all she ever did was give me a blowjob, and they're like, oh, this is a slam dunk. Don't worry about it. You're fine. He goes, are you sure? So in other words, Eddie Van Halen wasn't sure that a girl couldn't get pregnant from a blowjob.
Oh, jeez.
Good for him.
Shit, that's funny. I gotta get that book. Running with the
I
Devil.
got to tell you,
Sounds like a
David Lee
Wham
Roth.
story.
David, I think it was George Michael was the girl. No.
Pee Wee Herman.
David Lee Roth was hugely integral in, even though he was a narcissistic son of a bitch.
Airhead, but
he was kind of an airhead, but he was
Great
huge.
front
He wrote
man.
a lot of the songs. He's the one who pushed everything. He's the one that made a lot of the business decisions. Even as narcissistic as he was, he's the one that said, you can't not use the Van Halen name. That's a fucking great name, you know?
Yeah. Right.
Oh wow.
And there's a guy.
Yeah, you got it. You know what? Get that one. How he screwed up Eddie Van, not Eddie Van Halen, David Lee Roth.
Right.
You know, screwed up when their manager called and said, "Listen, we got you like Spark-O-Matic spark plug deal for like $1 million," and David Lee Roth was on the phone. He goes, "No, if it's not like Marlboro or cigarettes or like Budweiser beer, we don't want to." Click and hangs up on him. Then they find out months later. He goes, he gets all scared because the band doesn't know. He just blew him $1 million for nothing.
Right.
Then he gets on the band back and he says, "Hey man, what about that deal?" He's like, "Nah, that deal, we gave that to Supertramp." You're fucking mind, you know.
Supertramp.
And here's what an airhead he was. Here he was. He's in New York City, and he gets busted for buying.
He
pot from
ruined
the
Washington
street.
Square Park.
Yeah.
He
Get
ruined it.
busted. Oh, yeah. You have roadies? What are you buying
know,
pot
really.
yourself?
But seriously, he's the reason that Giuliani cracked down at Washington Square Park. He went on Howard Stern the next morning.
Right.
He's like, well, of course I went to buy weed. That's what you do when you come to New York. You stop at Washington Square Park and buy weed.
I know. That's so stupid.
All right,
Great front man, though.
let's-
You can't take away his front. He was a great front man.
Let's get through these three.
Absolutely.
And then we'll get out of here
Paul,
on
do you
time
have
today.
Access TV?
A what?
Access TV channel?
It's on every, if you have cable, it's on.
No, it's not on every provider. That's why
No,
I'm
I
asking.
don't know.
Yeah, we
David-
have it.
We do? Where would it be?
It's
High
in
numbers?
the two something.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that the Rise of Rock in LA? There's a series that they have on there.
No.
It's really good. You would love
They
it.
do a lot. They do Gotham comedy on there.
Yeah, they
There's
Gotham
a lot of
Live.
specials.
I'll look for it. I'll look for it.
Dee Schneider does a lot of stuff on there. I've seen a bunch. I can't remember which channel. 249.
The whole Van Halen thing had me thinking of because they were talking about how they came up when they were doing the backyard parties and everything.
Yeah.
And a bunch of the other bands in LA were doing the same thing going all over.
They played Jeff Spicoli's birthday party too.
Yeah,
I posted
I
Dee
know, I
Snyder
heard.
tonight. I posted Dee Snyder.
Yeah, that's funny.
Wow.
It says.
Oh my God, that's funny.
And that's
Says happy birthday, Jessica Parker.
I saw that.
I saw that.
You know, and
I
how
saw that one with
Eddie
Dee
Van
Snyder.
Halen like overdosed twice on PCP.
Yeah, he was.
Like, you know why they took off so fast? Because for a decade they were writing those songs and playing them in the backyard. And when they said, "Okay, let's put this on an album," people are gonna love it. They got to the point in the backyards where they had 3,000-4,000 people in someone's backyard in Los Angeles, and cops would have to come in riot gear to break that shit up.
They were so loud.
But the reason they took off, they didn't take off so fast. It was a decade in the making, but they had all the songs written and ready to go.
Right.
Because they were playing them in the backyard. And then all of a sudden they said, "Oh, let's make an album." They put an album out, and boom, they just took off from
They
there.
broke in California first.
that was
You
it.
know what's a good book you got to read? Nikki Sixx, The Heroin Diaries.
I did.
Oh,
That's a
my
great
God.
book.
Oh my
It's a
God.
great book. When
Yeah.
he's hiding in his fucking closet with a shotgun, his walk-in closet. He's like living in his
Oh
walk-in
my
closet with a
God.
shotgun. Holy shit. That was great.
All right, 3 more to go,
Three
and then
more
we
to
got to
go.
get out of here.
Then we gotta
today.
get outta
All right,
here.
Here we go.
Back of the back.
Yeah, Phil Collins.
Or is it Diana Ross? Phil Collins.
How can you tell?
Yeah, not in the beginning.
Just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. You can't
Just trust in the good times.
No matter
matter how long it takes. Now wait.
All right, very good, Shay.
You're welcome.
Everybody's doing well at this. There's not one
a fun game.
clear leader
Yeah.
like you usually dominate.
I want to play the other game.
All right, next to the last one. That's not Baltimore.
It's Rick Astley.
Tarzan boy, Baltimore.
It's Rick Astley.
We've been Rick Roll.
It's like a one
The West End Girls.
It's like
opening
a
that.
one-hit wonder, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, yeah, 2 hits.
Yeah, 2, maybe 3.
And so do I. Any other guy. I just gotta tell you how I'm feeling.
You
understand, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and hurt you.
Gene, what are we at? Negative
Cheat on
15
you
now?
because I wear a mock neck.
Negative
Right.
15 now, right? We had 18 listeners. We're down negative 15.
There we go.
No one's ever going to watch again.
We're getting
Last
close to
one.
be taken off the
Yeah.
This is the last one.
Last one.
Ooh, lean on me.
No, this is a little bit of Rhinestone Cowboy.
I've been walking these streets so long, singing the same old song. I know every crack in these dirty sidewalks of Broadway.
Oh yeah.
Where hustle's the name of the game, and nice guys get washed away
in the rain.
What is it, Gene? Like the snow and the rain is correct. There'll be a
Load
load
of
of compromising on the road of my horizon. Yeah. All right, guys, we had a great show today. I want to thank Rebecca Holden, Rob Lowe from Casting New Lives for making that happen.
Rebecca Holden, if she were president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
The Gypsy Sunrise for coming in. They were phenomenal.
Hey,
crew.
Rebecca, you holding?
Yeah, baby.
March 2nd, Bayville Elks, Jim DeLocca, Shay Farrell, and myself. We're going to raise money for the Central Regional High School Football Club.
Yeah.
Make sure you come out for that.
Go Central.
Tickets are $30. If you want to give us a call, 718-942-7368. Shay, what do you got?
He's going to be on with Jim
March,
DeLocca.
March 2nd with Jim DeLacus and Carlo.
Dave's not here, man.
Saturday, Dave's not here, man. Yo, man, this is where I'm going to be, bro. This coming Saturday, I'll be at Keensburg, New Point Comfort Firehouse, raising for money for Middletown baseball. With Chris Covert and Anthony Ennis and
I like Chris. Chris is a good guy.
Yeah, so
funny.
I've known Chris a long time. Too.
I like Chris,
We
too.
started out like the Laughing Bean,
okay.
like fucking 20 some odd years ago.
I did a show for him about a couple months ago. He was real good.
Yeah,
Nice
he's
guy.
good. I did a
Chris
show
is a good
last
guy.
Saturday with him, and it was real good. We raised funds for the canines. It was so a lot of people, like 250 people. It's
Oh,
nice.
wow.
No dogs? No dogs?
Well, no, 200. Well, there was one seeing eye dog. We booed his ass out though.
He couldn't see.
Dave, what about you?
Yeah, how are you?
Uncomfortably funny.
Uncomfortably funny this Monday. Jay
Yeah, uncomfortably funny. This.
Jay Leno's going to be in.
Yeah, Jay Leno.
Oh. You have the.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
On the 5th, though, we have Behind the Bullet coming in
Behind the
studio.
Bullet, Okay. Paul, ComedyTornado.com.
I'll be at March 2nd. I'll be at Uncle Vinny's in Point Pleasant, New Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah,
How you doing?
And always go to
Hey, Dino.
ComedyTornado.com. ComedyTornado.com.
Yeah.
Right. For all the.
I also tell you.
non-private
I also got
events.
to tell you the words of the week.
Right after Ed.
Words of the week.
Sizzle reel,
Sizzle Ray.
Sizzle reel, and ask her.
Ask her.
Ask her.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Ask kisser.
Well, do me a favor. Go rhyme yourself. Seriously. All right.
I
Ed.
still don't understand.
March the 3rd, I will be at Reds. We're doing a fundraiser for Michelle Rogan. She's pretty sick.
Yeah, I saw that.
So we're trying to get some money together for her family. Hopefully get her through this. And March the 10th, I will be in the Herpes Room at Black Betty's doing a nasty show.
The
with
Herpes Room?
Yes, downstairs.
Yes.
Don't touch the walls.
Don't sit on the
Don't
furniture.
sit on the couch. Trust me.
Yeah, the
Trust me.
couches aren't to be sat
There's
on.
one
but,
that's all right. The other two.
Yeah, they were a little.
Herpes Room.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll be with Anthony Ennis, Jeffrey Paul.
I just want to wish a happy birthday to our favorite celebrities, to a couple of celebrities. Jennifer Love Hewitt is 39.
Wow.
That's sexy
Sidney
beast.
Poitier, 91. Cindy Crawford,
To
52.
serve with
And Sir
love.
Charles Barkley, 55.
Nice, and get your death.
And
pulse
how
in
old is
already.
Sarah Jessica Parker?
62.
62.
And get your death
Hey,
pulse in
also,
already, would you?
March 10th, I'll be at the Venetian in Somerset.
Oh, yeah,
With
yeah.
Rocco Romeo.
With his own table.
Looking for that. Yes,
Venetian
I'll have a table and maybe a bottle of wine. Not sure.
There you go.
Bottle of red,
And
bottle of white.
once again, I want to thank Francesca's Italian Deli for tremendous food. Ross, thank you so much. 2119 Wrightsville Road in Toms River. 732-363.
Wait a minute, we have a telegraph coming in.
5555. What is that noise? I'm reading that. Please don't make noise. Please refrain from...
Good morning, Vietnam.
This just in.
Yeah. Topsy is the answer.
We unofficially blew up a bomb, which unofficially happened, which unofficially didn't blow up.
If I don't take this test, who knows where it'll kick me, Jason?
For the people playing at home.
All right, we'll see you all next week. This is the Animal House
See you
Radio
next week.
Show.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.